in right. McMahon at third. Cabby is at short. Jazz at second. Paul Goldschmidt at first base. On the mound, Will Warren. Listen to these numbers. 4-0, 2.39 ERA. Under the radar, continuing. Just keep going under the radar just like that. And Austin Wells behind the plate. Now it's time for the Keys to the Game, brought to you by Audi. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com for more information. For Will Warren, just keep doing what you're doing. Stay aggressive. He likes it when the Yankees have a lead for him. Well, every pitcher does, but he gets very excited when they're immediately in the first inning there's some runs. Then he stays aggressive, even if it's one run or so. He loves to do that, but not that he can't pitch the other way. But you can see how aggressive he will get once the Yankees have a lead. As for their approach against Eovaldi, it doesn't matter what his numbers are. He's 3-4 with an ERA of almost 5, 4.76. He pitches well against the Yankees. He always has. They just saw him last week. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust to the splitter, which they couldn't touch. And if the fastball is effective, then it can set up his other pitches. He can throw 97-ish. If he's down a little bit, then maybe there won't be such a split between the different the different pitches, so it'd be a little easier to adjust your bat if the fastball is not all the way up and the splitter is closer in velocity. The umpire alignment is brought to you by General Plumbing Supply. When it comes to making the right call at home, trust the real experts at GPS. The umpires are not out on the field yet, but they will be just a minute. Quinn Walcott will be behind the plate tonight, and it's his crew. Brock Ballou is at first. Ramon De Jesus is at second, and Paul Clemens is the third base umpire. Tonight's national anthem is brought to you by the Mazda CX-50 Hybrid, rugged, spacious, efficient, and proudly assembled in America. Coming up, Dave Sims and I will paint the word picture. Brought to you by CertaPro Painters, experts at painting the corners. Visit CertaPro.com or 1-800-GO-CERTA. We'll be back on WFAN Yankees Radio.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs, or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
College should fit your life, not the other way around. At Empire State University, study online on your time. There's a reason why they're called SUNY's leading online university. See for yourself at sunyempire.edu.
Spell boiler.
Orgavadazona? Is that a word? Well, if you're driving the 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be. Because 1 minute you're winding through Oregon's scenic highways, and the next you're breezing across Nevada's sun-baked deserts, then cruising through Arizona's canyons. Thanks to the Sportage Hybrid's turbocharged engine and hybrid efficiency, you can stop less, so you can focus on what matters most, collecting memories and expanding your vocabulary. And with 232 horsepower, you'll always be ready to keep the adventure going. So go ahead and discover new routes, and maybe even new words. The next one might be Maine, New York, Kentucky. Who knows? Test drive the 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid at your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Some features may vary.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. We'll be back after this on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball in the afternoon with a Carton Show on 101.9 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
And we are back here at Yankee Stadium. It is really cloudy. I don't think there's going to be any rain. My app is very non-committal. It won't take a stand either way. It said there's a chance of rain later. What kind of an app is that? They sold the thing, so it's different now. The umpires are on the field. Dave, did you like that?
That's a good line. That's a really
whoever
good.
saw an app that said it's dry now, but it may rain later.
Make up your mind.
Oh, my goodness. The umps are on the field. It'll be Quinn Walcott behind the plate. He is the crew chief. Brock Ballou at first, Ramon DeJesus at second, and Paul Clemens is the third base umpire. And, Dave, we were looking at, obviously, what's going to happen here. And in Milwaukee on Sunday, if nothing goes wrong, out of the dugout at this point will be Carlos Rodon. Just think about that. And then I seems to me Cole's going to get at least 2 starts and then maybe back the third, or maybe 3 starts and then maybe back the fourth. But it's all coming together.
I just hope Cole doesn't hit any more minor leaguers. I am looking forward to both of those gentlemen returning to the rotation. The rotation has been fabulous to this point. It continues on. I got fingers crossed everybody continues to stay healthy and pitch at a high level. It's been a lot of fun.
You know, it's going to be very interesting, and because now there's 2 extra people coming. So there's people that are going to leave, and there's people that are going to change roles. And this bullpen, to me, has not found its niche yet. I mean, you got some people, roles are starting to sort out, but now you're going to have somebody else added, and then another person added. And it's going to change things, and so it's going to be in a constant state of flux, except the guy at the end.
To add to your point, with those 2 dudes coming back, you're talking about guys who are capable and willing to go into the 7th inning with regularity,
right?
Which is going to help the bullpen.
It's going to help a lot, but the one person and Ryan Weathers pitching tomorrow, that kind of role, Ryan Weathers is good either way. He can do either, but someone else is. So the roles are not clearly defined to me in the bullpen yet, and won't be till these 2 guys come back and we find out how it shakes out.
And then you'll have everybody positioned. Then it's a matter of putting them in the order you want to see. The potential is going to be tremendous.
Well, the potential is going to be tremendous, and the reality of right now is pretty darn good. Yankees at 25-11. They are on a roll. They are on a roll. Of course, it changes very fast, as we know. But here we go. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. And as Brandon Nimmo steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here is Dave Sims.
Susan, thank you very much. Cloudy day here in New York City. Go time at Yankee Stadium is Brandon Nimmo, the former Met's, going to lead things off. First time we're seeing him in the series. He's been out with a little bit of an injury. Saw him last week down in Texas. Will Warren on the mound, 4-0, a 2.39 ERA. Right-hander's first pitch. Check swing, foul ball, left side, and we are underway. Nimmo's DHing tonight. By the way, the first pitch of the game. Brought to you by Alliance Orthopedics, New Jersey's leader in ortho and sports medicine, helping patients live better every day. Will Warren has been really good. Fun to watch him. 2.39 ERA. Here's a pitch hit on the ground. Backhand by the shortstop, Caballero. One-hop throw over to first to get Nimmo, who's not running at 100%. He was the one that had the glute problem that we were told about. That's one out here in the first inning.
And Nimmo was really, except for Ezekiel Duran and Josh Young, the 3 of them are hitting 300. No one else is doing a thing.
Yeah, this team is scuffling, swinging about their 20th in the major leagues, a 237 batting average. They're 24th in home runs. Here's Ezekiel Duran, the second baseman, right-hand hitter. First pitch up high, ball 1. How about Will Warren and his previous 2 starts against Texas, both last year. Total of 10 2/3 innings. 8 hits, 0 runs. Repeat, 0 runs, 4 walks, and 15 strikeouts. Next pitch in there for strike 1-1 to count to Duran. That is impressive. Will trying to win his third, make that 4th consecutive start. Coming off wins against Kansas City, Houston, and Baltimore. The right-hander deals 1-1. Here's pitch swung on a hit foul to our right. 1-2. Will Warren, 6'2", 200 out of Brandon, Mississippi. 8th-round pick of the Yankees back in 2021 out of Southeastern Louisiana University in Hammond, Louisiana. He's ahead of Duran, 1-2. Here's pitch outside, backhanded by Wells, catcher. Duran batted in the 5-hole last night, had a very good night, going 3 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. That's a heck of a pitch there. The sweeper really ended up in that left-hand hitter's box. 2 down here in the first.
And that's, and his strikeouts have been amazing, what he has done with that sweeper, and just loves that. The first strikeout of the game is presented by Weichert Realtors. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
A lot to like about these Yankees. They went 7-4 last night, their 5th consecutive win. First pitch outside to Corey Seager. Ball 1. Yankees on a roll here, 15 of 17, 16 of 19. And they're now 3-1 against Texas. We were down there last week, and the Yankees took 2 out of 3 in Arlington. Here's the 1-0 to Corey Seager. Pitch down low. 2-0. Seager at 206, 6 homers, 17 runs, batted in way off of the usual numbers we see him by this time of the season.
Yeah, he really is not hitting at all.
He generates so much offense for this ball club. Here's a 2-0 with the infield pulled around to the right. Fastball away, 3-0. Seager, career 0 for 3 against Warren.
You wonder if they really fall out of it. I know that Seager is a 5-10 guy, but, do they try to start unloading some people that they think could help? Not if he's hitting 200, they won't. But
indeed. 3-0 from Warren. Swung on a high fly ball. Right field, going back, Judge, to his glove side left. Looking up, and it's 6 rows back out of here in the lower stands. A home run for Corey Seager. And it's 1-0 Texas here in the first inning. And his 7th home run, 18th run batted in.
A 3-0 pitch, so that was 350 feet. So it's 3-0. He tried to sneak that fastball right by him at 350 feet. It went out 101 miles an hour. And just as I said that Corey Seager was not hitting well, he hits that into the front row. Just a fastball up. It was up around the letters.
Tell you what, you're hitting 206. You don't mind. You like getting a green light because you need some confidence in there. He picked it up right there with that swing. So 1-0. Here's Josh Young. Their best hitter looks to the first pitch strike. Josh Young, how good has he been? Second to Rice in batting average in the American League. And 3rd in doubles, 9th in slugging, and 9th in OPS.
And that snapped to 4 for 27, by the way.
Next pitch, breaking ball outside, 1-1. So 1-0 as the Rangers strike first, as they did last night with the 3-spot against Elmer Rodriguez. That kid did a heck of a job walking the first 2 guys and then settled down over the next few innings that he pitched into the 5th inning. Next pitch down and away, ball 2.
Who I was talking about that with last night, Dave, was Jazz Chisholm, who, it's really, he said, for a 22-year-old to do that at Yankee Stadium,
first
to
start.
Settle down, first start at Yankee Stadium, first time putting on the pinstripes. Everybody talks about that. You put on this white pinstripe uniform, it means something.
2-1. Fastball for a called strike. Hey, we got 29 other teams. You put on these pinstripes, if you don't feel something there, something's wrong with it.
Well, Reggie always says the pinstripes are heavy. Pinstripes are heavy.
I'll buy that, yeah.
And absolutely. He knew he was on, by the way, he knew he was here for 2 starts. And now he's got a list of things. He knows what to work on. I wouldn't cross him off the list.
No,
yet.
not at all. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out a good fastball, and they got a good hitter there in Josh Young. Home run by Seager has Texas on top, 1-0. Yankees coming to bat on WFAN. Yankees radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Yankees Radio.
Barnes Firm reminds you that this copyrighted broadcast is written by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, there's just one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call 1-800-8-MILLION for a free case evaluation.
Question at hand, can the Yankees solve Nathan Eovaldi, a one-time Yankee? With the Texas Rangers, he's 4-2. As a Ranger against the Yankees, 4-2 in 7 starts, ERA of 1.58 as we listen to the walk-up song from Mr. Grisham, Trent Grisham, choosing Texas. He's a Texas lad. Ella Langley with that song, Thank You, Emmanuel, yesterday. I was wondering who was doing the singing.
See, I even know who Ella Langley is.
Was that? I would hope once. That's your other line of work, so to speak.
No, but the country people I don't know, but I know her.
His first pitch to Trent, and it's off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Grisham hitting at $175, home runs, 20 runs batted in. He's been getting on base with regularity thanks to a lot of walks. 1 for 9 career against Eovaldi. And a pitch from Nathan, swing and a miss. Top of the zone fastball, 0-2.
Let's see what he's now. This cutter is like 93, 94. Let's see how his four-seamer is. That is going to show you what he has, and he's already got 2 strikes here.
Tell you what he did last week was phenomenal. Yeah. That was a pitching clinic. 7 innings, 4 hit shutout, ball, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Yeah. Here comes the 0-2 to Grisham. And a breaking ball in the dirt. Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger. Top of the order for the Yankees. You got Osuna, Carter, and McCutchen in the outfield, left to right. Young, Seager, Duran, and Berger in the infield with Kyle Higashioka behind the plate. Infield pulled around to the right for Trent. Grisham went 0 for 4 last night. And a 1-2. Fastball down low. 2-2. The sky's brightening just a tad. The wind blowing out to left field. Not real hard, but certainly pointed in that direction. Yankees with a heck of a win last night. 7-4 coming from behind to win that one. 2-2 to Grish. Breaking ball down and in. Ball 3-2. Eovaldi, 6'2", 217. Turned 36 back in mid-February. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, chopped foul behind home plate. He had a heck of a career.
Unbelievable. Right? And with 2 Tommy Johns.
It's
amazing.
Put another star next to it. 15 years in the bigs. 2-time All-Star, once with Boston, once with Texas. With the Rangers when they won a World Series a couple of years ago. 105 and 88, his career mark. With a 3.91 ERA. 3-2 pitch to Grisham. Line drive right field, and coming in, McCutchen makes the catch. A one-time National League MVP with Pittsburgh back in 2013 makes a nice catch running in on a sinking line drive to make the catch.
Now, he got it, And he's shaking his head like, oh my goodness, he ended up flat on his stomach. And it was not very graceful, but he got there.
He will cop to that.
Yeah, he's shaking his head like, oh my goodness, what did I do?
And you know what happened? It looked like as it went to his left, it was knuckling on him. Here's Aaron Judge. 2 career home runs against Eovaldi. Looks at the front door, breaking ball for strike. Judge at 273, 14 homers, 27 runs batted in.
And against Eovaldi in 50 plate appearance, he hits 300, 2 doubles, and those homers hit.
There comes the 0-1. Infield straight up and playing deep. Here's pitch. Check the swing, but that's a called strike. 0-2.
Throwing a lot of cutters here.
Judge last night, 1 for 3, had a first inning double to right. Eovaldi was here in the 15 and 16 seasons. He won 14 games in 2015. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and he dropped it down to 78 on a curve for a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
And kind of interesting, because he can change on a dime. Usually in the last game, we saw a fastball split the whole night. And now you got the curveball coming in, you got a cutter coming in.
See what Cody Bellinger can do. 3 for 14 career against Eovaldi. 2 down, 1-0 here in the first inning for Texas. And first pitch in there for strike. Cody at 283, 5 home runs, 26 runs batted in.
He will throw any pitch at any time.
2 big doubles for Cody last night. RBI double in the first, 2-run double in the 7th. 0-1 pitch, down and in near his back foot. Ball 1-1. Yankees, number 2 scoring team in baseball behind Atlanta. Number 1 home run hitting team. Number 2 in base stealing behind Miami. In terms of run prevention, second only to the Dodgers. 1-1. Pitch down and in. Ball 2. Matthew Boyd injured playing with his kids, the Cubs pitcher.
Wait a minute, what? He's playing with his kids?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
I don't know, but that's what I saw. Playing with his kids. He saw Glasnow. He had to leave today. And pitchers' injuries around the league are unreal. Next pitch, swung on, line drive right. McCutcheon, well, keep it from getting to the warning track. Big turn by Cody Bellinger. He'll hold with a 2-out single. And that was a heck of a rip by the Yankees left fielder.
He's been amazing, and he has been on this tear. And it doesn't seem to bother him which hand they throw with or what they throw. He's on absolutely everything.
And to further your point, how about this? We talk about this all the time. His ability with 2 strikes to put the ball in play, right?
It's unbelievable. And I asked him, and he said, well, I don't know. But I think there's a subconscious different focus when you have 1 shot.
Here's Dominguez, looks at the first pitch strike. He's so good at it. Dominguez, by the way, today's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Clean up on savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download that app right now to start saving. But he spoiled yesterday, the last couple of days, he's been spoiling pitches when he gets 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Keeps the AB alive.
He's now.
Pitch to Dominguez, swing through a splitter, 0-2. Cody's putting up really big numbers the last, week and 2 weeks and change.
He's 11 for his last 20.
There you go.
So it's over 500. That's not bad.
Dominguez hitting at 231, a homer, 4 runs batted in. He's batting lefty against the right-handed Nathan Eovaldi. Here's pitch, swung on, hit foul, left side.
And they seem to shift on just about every lefty. Third baseman way over in the shortstop hole. The Seager's right in back of second base. Second baseman is much closer to first than to second.
He's got that 4-hole on the right side just locked up. Big gap left center field if Dominguez could get something that direction. Behind 0-2. Volley to the plate, the pitch. Back to a breaking ball, missed outside, 1-2.
And a lot of managers will say, I said, why do you keep doing that with lefties? He said, because if he goes over there, it's not going to leave the park. Yeah.
For Eovaldi, 25 games against the Yankees, 22 starts. Overall, 7-6 with a 3.05 in his career. Throw over to first. Back safely is Bellinger.
Gosh, it seems, in your mind's eye, it seems like it should be better than that.
That
305?
7-6.
305?
Yeah, I know. I looked when I was writing it down. I was like, really?
It just seems he wins all the time against this team.
Well, and with the Rangers, he's 4-2 with a 1.58.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're talking about when he was a Red Sox, too. Yeah.
There's pitch swung on, foul tip held on by Higashioka. Strike 3 on Dominguez, and that'll do it for the Yankees in the first. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the second inning we go. Here at the stadium, Texas 1, Yankees nothing on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by G. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow.
Yankees Radio.
One nothing lead for the Texas Rangers, game 2 of 3-game set. Back with you tomorrow, 12:35. Then we head off to Milwaukee for 3, Baltimore for 3. Come home and play the Mets next weekend over at Citi Field. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. Middle of the order coming up here for the Texas Rangers. Evan Carter, their center fielder. The catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And the first baseman, Jake Berger, against Will Warren. Warren gave up a 3-0 pitch to Corey Seager, who put it in the lower right field stands for the 1-0 lead. This pitch up high here to Carter, their center fielder, hitting at $175 and 3 homers and 9 runs batted in.
Drive Around the League is brought to you by Audi. Visit your local tri-state Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffice.com.
Next pitch in there for strike from Warren. 1-1.
Okay, a lot of things were tonight. A lot of getaway day. Tampa Bay wins again, 3-0. They shut out Toronto. The difference between Tampa and Yankees and the rest of this league.
There's pitch swung on, a foul tip held on by Wells.
All right. Tampa Bay, 6th straight win. Shane McClanahan goes to 4-2. Patrick Corbin loses, and Ian Seymour, the fastest pitcher in America right now, got his first save.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch here to Evan Carter, left-hand hitter. Swing and a miss, an off-speed pitch, a changeup and a beauty. Strike 3. And there's one down here in the second. That's already the 3rd strikeout for Will Warren, who comes in 7th in strikeouts in the American League.
Okay, listen to these numbers. Andy Pages, homer number 6, then he had number 7, then he had number 8.
Get out.
3 for 5 and 6 RBIs as the Dodgers pummel Houston 12-2.
And Carlos Correa went down.
Oh, man.
Done
He's
for
out
the
for the
year
year.
with an ankle.
They didn't say, that must be destroyed.
You know what I saw?
in
He hurt it in BP. How about that? That was the headline I saw.
Indeed, because they scratched him right before the game and nobody knew why.
Here's Higashioka, pitch inside, fastball, ball 1. Kyle hitting at 220, a homer and 4 runs batted in.
Ball.
Oh, catches a challenge here.
Home plate umpire, that's Quinn Walcott. Wells is right.
Ball's overturned, pitches a strike. New York has 1 challenge remaining.
There we go. And Angels beat the White Sox 8-2. Travis d'Arnaud got his first home run of the year.
There's pitch from Warren outside off the plate. 1-1 to Higashioka, hitting .220. 1 homer and 4 runs batted in.
Kyle and Judge have known each other for many, many years since the minor leagues, and they still keep in touch.
Higgy's a right-hand hitter and couldn't check a swing on that 85-mile-an-hour sweeper. 1-2.
Julio Rodriguez, homer number 5, and Brian Wu, 6 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. And Seattle beats Atlanta 3-1.
1-2 from Will Warren. Backhanded that left-hand hitter's box by Wells. Ball 2-2.
Sonny Gray is back, and he is pitching against Jack Flaherty. Boston's leading Detroit 2-0, top of the 3rd. Cleveland and Kansas City will be a little bit later. We got a bunch of National League games, too. Over in St. Louis, Milwaukee beats St. Louis 6-2. Andrew Vaughn, his first homer, 2 for 4 with 3 ribbies.
2-2 Warren to Higashioka. 1 out, nobody on. Here's pitch. Fastball, tried to dot and was a little bit low. Oh, that looked good. He wanted that one. 3-2.
For San Diego, homers by Gavin Sheets, his 5th, and Xander Bogaerts, who's back this year. He's had his 7th home run. San Diego beats San Francisco 5-1.
Here's Will Warren, 3-2 here to Higashioka, and the pitch. Swing on and pop foul right side out of play.
Athletics leading Philly 1-0. Jeffrey Springs against Zach Wheeler. Jeffrey Springs pitched very well against the Yankees.
They certainly did.
Pete Alonso.
Let me just say, the A's at Philly, it just brings back memories.
I can't even say it without thinking I know.
Right. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 93-mile-an-hour sinker. Will Warren, 3 consecutive strikeouts. 4 already in the ball game, 2 down here in the 2nd inning.
Those of you who don't know, it used to be the Philadelphia Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I see Athletics are playing Philadelphia, it just is.
And my maternal grandmother, some of her dear friends, one of her dear friends, was the housekeeper for Connie Mack. That's the same reaction I had when she told me. It's like, really? Wow.
Wow.
Here's a pitch swung on and popped up, coming back this way. 0-1. I mean, we're talking like 1930s.
Yeah, no, and earlier.
Yeah.
Wow. Mr. Mack. They never called him
That's
Connie
right.
or anything. It was always Mr. Mack. Always wore a suit and tie and a hat.
There's the next pitch from Warren. Breaking ball swung on, hit into left field. That's a base hit. Off the bat of Jake Berger. Digging it out is Bellinger. Berger takes a huge Pete Rose-like turn and scrambles back to first.
That probably is the first time Jake Berger ever heard himself in the same sentence as Pete Rose.
Oh, I guarantee it. I had no question about it. But it was a Pete Rose turn.
But it was a Pete Rose turn. But it just was funny. All tied up. Baltimore and Miami, 3 apiece, bottom of the 3rd. Pete Alonso, homer number 7. Minnesota leading Washington 1-0. Everything else is later.
Say what you will about Pete Rose. Love watching him play. Right?
Loved it.
Alejandro Osuna, the left fielder. 222, no homers, 2 runs batted in. First pitch right Warren. On the outside corner for strike.
That 75 World Series, Bernie Carbo and Pete Rose, a lot of people don't know that. They were roommates in Cincinnati when they were in the minor leagues and then a rookie year. And when Bernie Carbo hit the home run that led to the...
There's pitch swing on a flip shot in the left field. Here comes Bellinger. He's not going to be able to get it. It split the difference between he and Caballero. So that's a dunk shot base hit by Osuna. And with 2 outs, the bottom of the order getting something done here. Runners at first and second.
And Bernie Carbo hit a home run to tie the game, which sent it to extra innings when Carlton Fisk could hit that. But as he was running around third base, he said to Pete Rose, "Don't you wish you could hit like this?" And Rose yelled at her, "This is fun, isn't it?"
As only Pete would do.
Right.
two out, 2 on.
Guys don't do that anymore. Talk to the... Maybe they do. Maybe they do it quietly.
Here's McCutcheon, right-hand hitter. Looks at a breaking ball for a strike.
McCutcheon.
And you had to have enjoyed having him here for that part of that one season.
Yeah, it wasn't here very long. One of the best people you've ever met. And just so good in a clubhouse.
Pitch of the ball. Texas has 2 challenges remaining.
Always was on base with walks.
That pitch overturned, so make it ball 1.
For him.
So Kutch was here in 2018 for 25 games, hit 253, 5 homers, and 10 RBIs.
Does it say how many walks he had?
I'll look it up. But
he was on base all the time.
Yeah. Next pitch down low, 2-0.
And he enjoyed his time here. He made He made the team at the end of spring training. He came over early, trying to make the team, and he did.
2-0. Here's pitch. Right-hand hitter, and he looks at a breaking ball for a strike. They said he had a flourish in spring training with this Ranger ball club that really helped to earn a spot on the ball club. Will Warren trying to shut things down right here with 2 outs, 2 on. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball for a called strike, 2-2. McCutcheon batting in the 9 spot. That's something to know in the world. He's familiar with that from back in the day. 2013 MVP. And who did he finish ahead of? Paul Goldschmidt.
Wow.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went right after him. A 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Good bounce back by Will Warren after giving up a couple of singles with 2 outs. He ends it with a flourish. He's got 5 Ks through 2 innings. 1-0 Texas. We go bottom 2 here at the stadium on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Okay, almost out the door. Wait, was that my phone? Oh, maybe they finally texted back. Or did the group chat change the location again?
Before getting in the car, put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Today's Acme Markets home run payoff contestant is Hayden S. from Garfield, New Jersey. Hayden will win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every homer the Yanks hit in the second inning. Visit WFAN.com/Acme for your chance to hit it big. We've had a slew of winners this first month and a half of the season.
So let's see if we get a winner here. Jazz Chisholm, Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Wells against Nathan Eovaldi. Jazz at 214, 4 homers, 13 runs batted in. There's first pitch from Eovaldi. Down low. I was talking to Jazz. I said, yo, my man, that was some blast last night. It was very loud. He said, yeah, it affected my right ear. His right ear's a little off. Remember, he got hit. Remember, the ball hit him last week when we were down there. And they said it really popped my ear. Here's a pitch swing and a miss. 1-1.
He also was asked last night after the game, how did you feel when you hit that home run? He said, it's about time. 35 games, hitting .214 with 4 home runs. That's not what he pictured.
1-1, breaking ball way out front. 1-2 on the swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's not going to see a fastball. Curveball. You might see that fastball up and in on him.
If you get one, don't miss it. And Jazz is 1 for 13 against Eovaldi. Yeah, when we were down there last week, everybody's talking about how Eovaldi was struggling. Hey,
no, he sees a Yankee uniform and he's a different person.
I mean, his numbers weren't good, and then they look like a tremendous ace. Swing and a miss on a 78-mile-an-hour curveball, strike 3. 1 down, that's the 3rd strikeout for Eovaldi. The strikeouts raining here at the stadium. Yeah. The rain is holding on. Matter of fact, the clouds are breaking, and it's getting blue. I like that.
Over the left field stands, the sky is a light robin's egg blue here.
There you go. Paul Goldschmidt, 209, a couple of homers, 7 runs batted in. Line drive homer, lower right field stands in last night's game. First pitch swinging, pops it up in the infield. Catcher taking control, calling off Berger, the first baseman. Nice play by Higashioka. about a third of the way up the first base line in fair territory.
And he made a very distinctive statement to Berger to not run into him. You don't want Jake Berger running into you.
Arms out.
Yep,
I got it.
right.
I got it. Leave me alone. 2 down. The first pitch at the bottom of the second.
And
89-mile-an-hour splitter brought to you by Optimum Fiber, famously fast fiber internet.
Okay, to talk about what I mean about Eovaldi. Eovaldi has allowed 1 run in his last 23 innings against the Yankees.
There you go. First pitch to Wells, way outside, ball 1. Wells at 190, 3 homers and 5 runs batted in. Yeah, Eovaldi came into last week's meeting, had lost it at Seattle and against the Athletics. And giving up some numbers, too. Pitch to Wells, hit down first baseline, but foul. 1-1. He pitched 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned against Seattle. And against the Athletics, 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, all earned, and gave up 4 home runs. And then that went away in the next start against the Yankees.
Did.
Man, oh man. 2 outs here in the second, and a count 1-1 to Wells. Left-hand hitter against our righty Eovaldi. Here's the pitch. Swung on, pulled from, look out. Pulled right into the screen above the Yankees' first base dugout. That saved a few people in the first and second row behind the Yankee dugout, that's for sure. 1-0 Texas on a Corey Seager home run. 2 out, nobody on, a 3-0 green light, and he didn't miss it. Lower right field stands for that home run for Corey. His 7th, 18th RBI. Here's 1-2 and a pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. He's on again, folks. That's his 4th strikeout, 2 of them in each of the first 2 innings. Eovaldi's got a 1-0 lead here at the stadium on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
It's Tiki Barber. In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC.
DinOstro.com.
Back here at Yankee Stadium, a 1-0 Texas lead here. Game 2 of a 3-game set. And the third inning is brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. Home run by Corey Seager. Will Warren has struck out 5 in 2 innings, given up a run on 3 hits. Nathan Eovaldi has given up 1 hit in 2 innings and struck out 4. So there's a lot of Ks on the scorecard already. Top of the order, here's Brandon Nimmo as we begin the second time through the Rangers order. Nimmo bounced out to shortstop his first time up. First pitch from Warren. Fastball in there for a strike.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Next pitch from Warren. Pitch outside. Rangers in their road gray pants. Sort of a royal blue top with white numbers outlined in red. Yankees, of course, in the home pinstripes. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in there for strike. 1-2. Top of the order here for Texas. Nimmo, Duran, and Corey Seager. Ball 2 strikes. Warren deals the pitch down low. The change at 2-2.
I was looking at their Texas schedule. Texas is not going to Citi Field. The Mets are going to Texas, so Nimmo won't. Alonso will be there. Baltimore goes to Citi Field in September.
This 2-2 pitch fouled off left side.
That'll be an interesting homecoming.
Yeah, that's Pete. I tell you what, Pete displayed well here in the 4 games.
No, he's starting to hit another home run tonight. It's up to 7. It takes a minute sometime.
Next pitch, a breaking ball fouled off left side. He had a triple, I think, the game after. Somebody must have made a heck of a catch. I didn't see it.
Standing ovation. Oh, he's taking all high fives everywhere.
Watching the highlights, I guess, after they left. Baltimore left, and Basayo hit a triple. Alonso hit a triple.
Ed Basayo's going to be a player.
2-2 pitch outside, 3-2.
22 years old, catches and hits. He's a real good hitter.
Catch, he can play first, he can DH him, left-handed.
He can hit. You know what? If you hit, they're going to find a place for you somewhere.
3-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball down low, and Nimmo's aboard with a walk, ball 4. That is the first walk of the ball game.
And that's what he does. Brandon Nimmo, that's why he's leading off. That was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
Well, as the Yankees are playing, as Susan talked about earlier with the scoreboard, 6 consecutive wins from Tampa Bay. Man, they're being pesky on the tails of the Yankees. Here's a pitch, swing on, driven to the gap, left center field. Long run for Bellinger. He is not going to glove it. It's going to roll all the way to the wall to the right of the 397 side. Nimmo didn't have to go full bore. He's going to score easily from first on this hard double by Ezekiel Duran to give Texas a 2-0 lead here in the 3rd. That was rocket shot to the gap in left center field.
And Ezekiel Duran hitting well over 300, and he just had his 10th RBI. One of the things that, and no one in the Texas organization, if you ask them, when they made the trade for Josh Smith and Ezekiel Duran, he was a nice player. They didn't think he was going to be this. And he's gotten a chance to play and has never gone back to the minor leagues.
So 2-0 lead. And here's Corey Seager, who put Texas on the board back in the first with 2 outs with a solo homer. First pitch in there for a strike. And generally, Seager is an acknowledged first pitch swinger. Didn't do it there. So runner at second. Nobody out. A run in 2-0 Texas here in the 3rd. Here's pitch. Breaking ball hit to McMahon on the left side. Nice. Third baseman holds the runner. At second, throws over to Goldschmidt for the out, 1 down. Will Warren, good job to go over to cover third with McMahon well off the bag.
And positioned perfectly. McMahon hardly ever had to move. He was over towards shortstop, got it beautifully. No shot at second base, obviously.
I like the Will Warren awareness there with the third baseman playing that far off and making a throw, and the catcher can't get there, and the pitcher goes to cover third. That was smart.
Duran now 4 for 6 in this series, 9 for his last 22.
Yeah, 3 for 4 last night. He had a triple in last night's game in the 9th inning.
There was a third person for that Joey heard, and it was a young pitcher named Glenn Otto, and he was the only name that we had heard of. They're way down in the minor leagues, and he has disappeared.
His first pitch to Josh Young fouled off in the on-deck circle, left side.
They say about prospects are suspect until they get here. He was really touted, Glenn Otto. He made one start against the Yankees, too, I think.
Just like we talk about over the years, so many number 1 draft choices. That's not a gimme. You're going to make it in this game.
I still remember Todd Van Poppel. Out of high school, A's signed him.
Here's pitch to Warren. Strike at the top of the zone.
Called a strike, batter
challenged by Josh Young. Josh Young having a heck of a year. He's probably going to be right on this. He's all over the leaderboard. And wow!
Return pitches the ball. Texas has 2 challenges remaining.
Oh, man. But that's not even a 1/10 of an inch. They say 1/10 of an inch. I bet that's the floss again.
Yes, indeed. Dental floss.
Wow. That
by that much. That's a great eye. That's not a good eye. Man, oh, man. 1-1 to Young. He struck out on a 2-2 pitch. First inning. There's 1 out runner At second, his pitch fouled off right side.
Up of it, I would love to see Wade Boggs with this ABS. He would never be wrong. He might swing and miss at a ball, but he never swung if it wasn't a strike. He had some eye.
And Mr. Gwynn would be the same way.
Rod Carew.
Yep. Ball and 2 strikes to Young, right-hand hitter. Here's pitch. Breaking ball outside, 2-2.
And, of course, Ted Williams.
Oh, without a doubt.
My favorite thing is that a catcher complained once because Ted, and they called it a ball, and the umpire said if Mr. Williams doesn't swing at it, it's not a strike.
2-2.
Mr. Williams, the ump called him.
Here's the pitch. Fastball. He went after him. It was fouled back. By the way, today, May 6th, is the anniversary of number 24, the Say Hey kid, Willie Mays, who we lost 2 years ago.
How old would he
would have been 95 today.
Oof.
I was lucky enough to see a lot of his games in person. 2-2 pitch from Warren. Fastball down low. Ball 3-2, 1 out, a run in, runner at second. Here in the top of the third, 2-0 Rangers. This will be pitch number 54 for Warren. Here it is. And did he swing? Yes, he did. Check down the first base umpire, Brock Ballou. And Josh Young K's for the second time. 6 strikeouts for Warren. 2 down here in the third.
I know Wells had checked, but Young had turned around and was walking to the dugout. He knew he did.
Coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. Will Warren needs an out right here. Evan Carter, good left-hand hitter. First pitch, fastball for strike. Carter struck out on a 1-2 pitch to open up the second inning. So already 6 strikeouts. Will Warren win the third, and he started the day 7th in strikeouts in the American League. He's ahead here, 0-1. Next pitch, fastball missed down low, 1-1. At some point, the Yankees are going to have to solve Nathan Eovaldi because Eovaldi's off to a good start. He's given up 1 hit, struck out 4 through the first 2 innings. Well, Warren from that third base side. There's a pickoff play, and Cabby made a heck of a grab. As Cabby's coming to his left, they had to reach back across to make the grab of that pickoff attempt.
Yeah, a little bit too much on the third base side, but he is so athletic. That's one of the things Aaron Boone was talking about. Crossed his body, backhanded it, and still got was pretty close with that tag.
Here's a 1-1 to Carter. The pitch. Outside, 2-1. Too many pitches here for Mr. Warren. Even with all the strikeouts,
Indeed.
He's got 6.
Yeah, he's almost at 60, and we're in the third inning.
So 2-1 here to Carter. And the pitch. Breaking ball swing on. Line drive, deep right field. That's trouble. Down the line. Stays fair. And it is gone. The facing of a second deck. A 2-run homer by Evan Carter. His 4th homer. RBIs 10 and 11. And it's a 4-0 Texas lead here in the third.
It's his 4th home run of the season, came on a 2-1 pitch. All of these, obviously, when he's behind on the count, coming in with that fastball.
Well tagged by Carter. Scoring in front of him, Duran. And a big inning here for the Rangers. 4-0 lead. There's the Gashioka. And he looks at pitch outside, ball 1. So Will Warren giving up a home run. That's 2 home runs today. That's 6 that he's given up so far in this early season. Here's pitch, swing on, back this way. To our left.
And Carter came in 0 for his last 21.
Two out, nobody on. This inning went walk, RBI double, ground out, strikeout, and a 2-run homer. Next pitch, missed away. 2 balls and 1 strike. I think they're screaming at this guy to give the ball. That's why Illinois, they give it to a kid. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Come on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Higashioka. 2 out, nobody on. 3 on the board here for the Rangers in this inning. Swing and a miss on a 94-mile-an-hour sinker. 7th strikeout for Will Warren, but he's been touched up by an RBI double by Duran, 2-run homer Carter. We go bottom 3, a 4-0 lead for the Rangers here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
You can count on. Well, the Yankees are going to have to come from behind again to beat the Texas Rangers. Last night, the Rangers were up 3-0 after a half inning. And right now, as we get ready for the bottom of the third, it's a 4-0 Texas lead. And they have their best pitcher on the mound, Nathan Eovaldi, who's dealing already through the first 2 innings with 4 strikeouts, no runs on 1 hit. There we go with Ryan McMahon. And the smile on his face when I got a chance to catch up with him earlier today, talking about the home run he hit to the pull side last night, and he got all of it. First pitch from Eovaldi. Breaking ball outside, ball 1.
Melinda's the best hot sauce in the game, now bringing a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor. Sit your mouth on flavor.
McMahon, 216, 3 homers, 11 runs batted in. He's got a big 0 for 5 against Eovaldi. Next pitch. Swung on a little bit late, fouled it straight back, 1-1. It'll be McMahon, Caballero, and Grisham for the Yankees here in the bottom of the third, 8-9-1 in the order. Third inning, bottom of the third, brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. Infield pulled hard to the right for McMahon. And Eovaldi, the right-hander, a 1-1 pitch. Here it comes, a breaking ball swing on a miss. He's got that curveball in the mid-70s, and that's just tantalizing. That guy's timing, everybody's timing so far has not been good. One and two to Ryan McNamara. A couple of doubles on his ledger. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Got a piece of the fastball, fouled it off of the Higashioka. Count still at 1-2. Four runs, 5 hits for the Rangers already. Couple of home runs. Seager, a solo blast, 2-run homer by Carter. And an RBI double by Durant. Here's the 1-2 to McMahon. Swing and a miss, top of the zone. A little bit outside. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 5. We're only in the third inning here for Nathan Eovaldi.
And 95 miles an hour. That was up.
His 5th K. And we saw this is a repeat in a lot of ways of what we saw last week when he rang up 7 strikeouts in 7 innings of work. Here's Caballero. See if he can get under his skin here. Third baseman in the cut. First pitch. Just missed outside with the cutter. 1-0. Cabby hitting at 260. 4 homers. 13 runs batted in. And tied for the league lead in base stealing with Jose Ramirez of Cleveland with 13. Fabulous bunt he got for base hit last night against DeGrom. Here's breaking ball outside.
He's curveball in the 70s. That was 78. That was a little more velocity than the last one. But he can move these around. You know, curveball, that was on the outside part of the plate. He can go inside with it.
2-0 as this completes the first time through the order against the ball. Here's Pitts. Fastball in inside corner for a called strike. 2-1.
He can also throw that at any time. He just snuck that in there. Now he'll probably go back to the breaking pitch. We haven't seen a lot. When he starts going to that splitter a lot, we haven't seen too many.
2-1 here to Cabby. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Worked inside. 2-2.
So we have fastballs, cutters, and some curves. Maybe one or two splits, but not as much as... He threw a lot last time, so maybe he's decided they saw too many of them last time.
Third baseman Young backs up, plays greater depth now. There's a pitch swing on a foul to the on-deck circle, third base side. 2-2 so far tonight. Judge, Dominguez, Chisholm, Wells, and McMahon have all struck out.
And there's such a hole. It's an interesting alignment because the shortstop is played almost over towards third base. There's such a hole between shortstop and second base.
See if Cabby can shoot one up the middle there. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit him, and yikes.
Yeah, curveball, that was not.
Thank goodness it was a curveball. It still hurts, though. He's going to get down.
Boy.
He's trying not to touch it. Grimacing, trying to shake it off.
Yeah, certainly.
And down in a little squat position.
Wow. You know, if it's off the elbow, maybe off the funny bone, there's no muscle that covers that. You know, it's like, he's in some pain. Wow. And it looks like he did get the guard there. Let's see where that hit.
Yeah, but
it hit right off the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the elbow. So that's the pain, and then of course if it hits the funny bone, it goes numb at the same time. And you get hit in that, just above the elbow on the back.
Just the second base runner for the Yankees, not what they intended, especially given the year he's having. Came in hitting .260, 4 home runs, 13 runs batted in, 6 doubles, tied for the league lead in base stealing.
Oh my!
Playing a really good defensive shortstop.
He's in terrible pain, just terrible pain. Oh boy!
And for the time being, he looks like he's gonna. What are they gonna do?
Is he gonna stay in?
Looks like he's gonna stay in.
Well,
bringing his helmet back out.
Yep. Well, sometimes, and Timmy Lentich was manipulating around the wrist too. Sometimes you try and just bring the blood flow around to the bottom of the wrist so that he's going to. Whoa.
Tammy just had a huge exhale too.
Oh, that hurts.
Darn right it does.
And if it hit that funny bone, it also goes numb, which can be kind of scary. So it hurts and then you're scared.
Putting on his sliding gloves right now.
Yeah, now if he's like Mickey Rivers, he takes off on the first
I
pitch.
hear you. I was thinking the same thing.
You're thinking the same
right?
thing. Mickey used to go out there like he was dead after
yeah, right. Oh, Gozzlehead. Trent Grisham steps in. A hard-hit liner to right field, caught by McCutcheon. Here's pitch swung on, bouncing ball first base side. Berger tags first. Now they got Cabby in a rundown, and Seager will touch him up for the out. And they get a double play to end the Yankees' third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the fourth inning, a 4-0 Texas lead here in Yankee Stadium on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. you're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees radio network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy isn't
You.com.
Rangers lead 4-0. We go top of the fourth. Here's some good news for you. Jose Caballero, last man out on the field. He's out there ready to go at shortstop. Meanwhile, Will Warren got to try to solve these. Rangers have touched him up for 4 runs. A solo home run, Corey Seager in the first, RBI double in the third by Duran, 2-run homer later in that same frame by Carter. 4 runs on 5 hits. Cabby moving around that left elbow of his. Here's first pitch. Fastball away to Jake Berger for ball 1. Berger, Osuna, and McCutcheon, 7, 8, 9 coming up.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global.
McMahon playing a deep third. Here's next pitch. Fastball away. Ball 2, 2-0. Berger with a base hit to left his first time up.
Once again, Tampa Bay beats Toronto 3-0. They've gone to their 6th straight win.
Here comes a 2-0 from Warren. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string just a little bit. 2-1.
Shane McClanahan goes to 4-2. He went 5 2/3 innings, giving up no runs on 2 hits. Andy Pajes homers 6, 7, and 8, 3 for 5, 6 RBIs, and the Dodgers pummel Houston 12-2.
Cabby rubbing his elbow. His left elbow. There's the next pitch. Swing on, hit hard into the gap, right center field. Judge goes to cut it off and does, and will hold Berger to a single. Nice job by the captain out there in right center field. 2 hits for Berger, 2 for 2.
And Angels beat the White Sox 8-2. It was Seattle over Atlanta 3-1. Brian Wu gets the win, going 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts.
Well, if the Yankees can rally to win this game, it'd be win number 26 and would tie Atlanta the most wins in baseball. Here's Alejandro Osuna swings and sends one deep to right center field. Judge has a beat on it. And make that Grisham. Calls off the captain and makes the catch. Grisham, the center fielder, gets it back in. 1 out.
And Sonny Gray came off the injured list today, and he's out there pitching against Detroit. And Boston leads Detroit 4-0. They are in the 5th. Jack Flaherty going for Detroit as Boston got 2 in the 3rd and 2 in the 4th. No score in Kansas City. Kansas City on a little tear here. They've won 5 in a row. And there's no score. Cleveland is in there in the bottom of the 2nd.
There's Andrew McCutcheon, the right fielder, right-hand hitter, struck out on a 2-2 pitch first time up. There's a fastball way outside, ball 1.
Andrew Vaughn went 2 for 4 and 3 RBIs, and they're waiting for him to get going, and he had his first home run tonight. And Milwaukee over St. Louis 6-2.
1-0 here to McCutcheon with 1 out and runner at first, and just missed outside, ball 2, 2-0.
Homers by Gavin Sheets and Xander Bogaerts as San Diego beats San Francisco 5-1. The one was Rafi Devers' home run, only his 3rd of the year.
Will Warren's pitch count getting kind of large here in the 4th inning. This will be pitch number 71. 2-0 pitch here to McCutcheon. And the pitch, fastball missed away, ball 3.
Tyler Soderstrom had his 5th homer of the year, and that broke a 2-1 lead. It's now 3-1 with Tyler Soderstrom with his 5th home run of the year. It's 3-1 Athletics over Philly. They are in the top of the 6th. Jeffrey Springs and Zach Wheeler.
3-0 pitch here to McCutcheon, batting in the 9th spot in the order, and Will Warren walks off the rubber as McCutcheon still waiting for him. Will resets on the third base side, comes set at the belt. Berger, not a fast runner. He's at first. Here's the pitch to McCutcheon. And missed outside, ball 4. That's his 2nd walk. And once again, Texas has some traffic on the base path with runners at first and second here in the fourth.
And here comes Matt Blake, and someone's wandering around out in the bullpen, and he just is missing all over the place with everything tonight. Baltimore with a 5-3 lead over Miami. Pete Alonso had his 7th homer of the year. It's Brandon Young for Baltimore, Yuri Perez for Miami. We have a 3-2 lead, Washington over Minnesota. They are in the bottom of the 5th as Washington has just scored 2. Matt Wallner had a homer for Minnesota. Drew Millis had his first for Washington.
So the Yankees in need of a double play right here. You got runners at first and second. Jake Berger, he's at second. The runner at first is Andrew McCutchen. We're back to the top of the order, and Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. He scored in front of Duran, who doubled to the gap in left center field. That was back in the third inning. 4-0 Rangers.
Cincinnati has won, the Cubs have won 7 in a row, and they are actually leading Cincinnati 2-1, bottom of the second. Ian Happ had his 9th homer.
Nimmo, left-hand hitter, first pitch. Fastball, first strike.
Pitch is called a strike, batter challenge.
All right, so Nimmo's going to challenge that.
He's usually pretty good. He walks a lot.
And he was correct.
Call's overturned, pitch is the ball. Texas has 2 challenges remaining.
That was a big space between.
So that changes things here. 1-0 instead of 0-1. Runners at first and second, 1 out. They take their leads. Infield at double play depth. Here's a pitch from Warren. Fastball right down the pipe for strike. 1-1.
They just put a graphic up on yes, Quinn Walcott has had 4 challenges. All of them have been overturned.
Warren working pretty good pace here. He's 1-1 to Nimmo. The pitch bounced up there. Handled nicely by Wells. By the way, the top of the fourth, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. 4-0 here in the fourth inning. Texas Rangers lead. Yankees won the first game of the series last night, coming from behind, a 7-4 victory. Here's a 2-1 from Warren, and a pitch right down the pipe again. So called strike 2-2 to Nimmo. He must have been sitting on a breaking ball because that was a fastball right over the plate. Nimmo, left-hand hitter. A nice career with the Mets. Next pitch, swung on, sliced down the left field line, but way foul. Nimmo, first-round pick of the Mets back in 2011, 13th pick overall. 10 years with the Mets.
Whoa.
And 802 OPS during that time. 35 home runs, 135 home runs during that time. Next pitch, way upstairs. Ball 3. So Warren has walked 2. He's 3-2 here. You got Duran, who's swinging a hot bat. Seager and Young to follow. Wants a new baseball, didn't he? Gets another one from catcher Austin Wells. So 3-2, infield at double play depth. Warren could really use one here. 4-0 Rangers in the fourth. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back.
You described that with Nimmo being in one place all those years, never knowing anything else. And all of a sudden you're traded. And spring training's in a totally different place. It's all the way across the country.
In Arizona, yeah. He's a Wyoming kid, but he was used to being in Florida in spring training. 262, 25 homers, 92 runs batted in last year for him.
I think they actually had a house in Port St. Louis.
3-2 pitch on the inside corner. No, sir. Missed inside. Bases are loaded on that ball 4. So that is the third walk, and that's back-to-back walks here in the fourth inning.
Now someone is starting to do some loosening up.
Second time Nimmo has reached on a free pass.
And yes, if anybody's wondering, Brandon Nimmo still does run to first base on a walk.
So you get Berger at third, McCutchen at second, Nimmo at first. Duran feeling good about himself with an RBI double last time up. First time he struck out. Hitting at 301 coming into tonight's game. First pitch in there for strike.
And don't forget, there's only one out here. As Yeri De Los Santos, who just got here, is warming up. Yeri De Los Santos, young, hard-throwing righty. He's been up before.
0-1. Here's pitch. Just outside. 1-1. Corey Seager's on deck. Left-hand hitter.
And remember, Yeri impressed us a lot in spring training.
4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Texas. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. And Warren in a world of trouble here. 1-1 with the bases loaded. Pitch swung on high, fly ball. Deep left center field. Settling under it is Grisham. To the left of the batter's eye. Gets it back in. The runner at third, that's Berger. He comes in to score. Moving from second to third is McCutcheon. And it's a 5-0 Texas lead. And Duran's knocked in 2 runs.
Yeah. Double on the sacrifice fly. Just underneath that one.
Nice job to go get it by Grisham. It's hit plenty deep to score that run. And now Corey Seager, runners at the corners. First pitch to Corey. Way outside, ball 1. Seager, a home run and a ground out to third thus far. 5-0 Texas. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Some work to do for the Yankees. Here's the next pitch. Fastball for strike. 1-1 to Seager. This will be pitch number 86. This more than likely will do it for Warren this inning. Get this final out, then turn it over to the pen. Here's the 1-1 to Seager. And a pitch on the outside corner for strike, and he wanted to challenge that.
Calls overturned, pitches the ball. Texas has 2 challenges
That's
remaining.
5. All of them have been overturned.
Wow.
That's 3 inches off. That wasn't even, you didn't have to think about that. Skip Schumacher is shaking his head. Wow, look at this.
2-1. Corey Seager. Here's a pitch from Warren. Swing and a miss. He was thinking to do damage with that. 2-2. Pitch was running away from him. Skip Schumacher. First year with the Rangers as skipper. He was with Miami in 23 and 24. A good utility player for the Cardinals. A 2-2 pitch with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Pitch to Seager. Swung on, bouncing ball. Going up the middle into center field. A base hit. McCutcheon scores to make it 6-0. RBI for Seager. His second tonight. And he's got 19 on the season. And the Rangers just keep pecking away at Will Warren.
And this is tough. This is tough to watch. Because Warren has been so good, and he's taken one right here. He knows he doesn't have it. And that was, you know what? I'm going to go back on that. That was a really good pitch. That was almost on the ground, and Seager just got enough wood. He went down and got it. Almost golfed it through there.
So Seager at first. Nimmo moves up 90 to second. And here's Josh Young, their best hitter, and he's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. It's a market change from the 2 previous career meetings last season for Warren against Texas. One in May, one in August, where he pitched 10 2/3, not giving up a run. Different story tonight. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. He's got Young on strikeout, second time check swing, and Young knew it. He just walked away. Didn't even bother challenging or anything. That was back in the 3rd. This kid's having a good start to the season. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fly ball. Backing up Grisham near the 385 sign in right center field. He's there to make the catch. But damage done as the Rangers put 2 more on the board and have a 6-0 lead as we go bottom 4 at the stadium. A hill to climb for the Yankees. And let's see what happens when we come back on WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Oregon.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast. Like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Nathan Eovaldi and the Texas Rangers right now putting it on the Yankees at 6-0 as we go bottom four. It'll be Judge, Bellinger, and Dominguez coming up against Nathan Eovaldi, who struck out 5 through 3 innings. Bottom of the fourth, brought to you by Cars for Kids, 877 Cars for Kids. It's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Let's see if the captain can get stuff started here. Aaron Judge struck out on an 0-2 pitch, his first at bat. Here we go, bottom of the fourth. 6 runs on 7 hits for Texas. No runs, 1 hit. It was a Bellinger single, 2 outs in the first. No errors for the Yankees. First pitch, outside, ball 1.
Cookout's backyard catches friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. Grow a lawn that you'll be proud of with Pennington grass seed, available at the Home Depot.
Outfield straightaway and deep for Aaron Judge. Infield playing back as well. 1-0 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1.
And now with Eovaldi with a 6-run lead, you're going to see all kinds of different pitches. He'll just throw strikes. He'll just mix it up. He'll get more aggressive.
Eovaldi coming off a fantastic performance, 7 innings last week. A week ago tonight down in Arlington, 1-1 against the Yankees. Yeah. Fastball inside corner called strike 2.
Just going right at him. Couple of sinkers right on the inside corner.
Eovaldi last week, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts.
Yep.
And I don't think there was many balls that were hit hard. There weren't too many loud outs.
No, there certainly weren't. Tonight particularly, there's no loud outs.
1-2 here to Judge. And Eovaldi steps into the wind, and here it is. And strike 3 called outside corner. Judge K's, and that's a 6th strikeout for Eovaldi as we're playing in the 4th inning.
And just throwing a couple of sinkers and that last pitch, a four-seamer. Right on the outside corner, and it was on the black. 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer right on the black. It always is fascinating to me how they can do that.
There's Cody Bellinger single on a 2-1 pitch, and he fouls one off his foot. Here goes third base side of the mound. Meat of the order for the Yankees is at present, presented by Chef IQ Sense, an intuitive wireless meat thermometer that makes dinner easy. Never under or overcook your chicken, fish, or meat again. Buy yours today at chefiq.com.
You think it's going to be a little outside, but it just nips the corner.
That's 10 consecutive scoreless innings for Eovaldi against the Yankees. And mounting, here's a line drive center field. Going back is Carter, just shy of the track in front of the batter's eye. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Good wood on it, had the sound, but didn't carry enough. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez, who struck out on a 1-2 pitch his first time. Pitch count-wise, Eovaldi in good shape. This will be pitch number 47 he's about to throw. So 2 out, nobody on here in the Yankees' home 4th, down big, 6-0. Just 1 hit so far against Eovaldi. First pitch to Dominguez, swing and a miss. Curveball. His curveball has been really good in the 73 to about 77 mph. Career against the Yankees, counting playoffs and everything, 9-6 at 2.92 ERA. Next pitch, down low, 1-1.
I see De Los Santos is up, so I guess that is it for Will Warren. He pitched on the 2nd. When is this?
Infield pulled around way to the right. Dominguez, switch hitter, batting lefty against Eovaldi. Pitch, fastball up and away, 2-1.
Okay, so De Los Santos pitched on Saturday. He must have started through 40 pitches. So he'd be
Valdi in really good shape. He is in command tonight. 2-1 here. Dominguez trying to get something started with 2 outs. 2-1 pitch. Swung on a hit foul left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sometimes you get a guy who just has your number, and certainly that, based on what we saw a week ago tonight, added on to this. Got 10 scoreless innings against the Yankees this year. Here's a pitch swung on, hit the center field. It's a screaming line drive, and coming in to get it, Evan Carter. Nice running catch coming right at him. So with that 4, that's 11 scoreless innings by Eovaldi against the Yankees as he goes 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. 5th inning coming up. It's all Texas right now. 6-0 over the Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Choose to lean into it.
Exclusively at ShopRite.
And the new pitcher, Yerry De Los Santos. This year he's been up, he pitched 2 innings, ERA of 4.50. Let's see what he's done in the minor leagues. This year, 1-2 ERA of 4.30. He started 2. He's been in 9 games and started 2. 14 innings, 17 strikeouts. The Yankees got him from Pittsburgh. He's been in the major leagues a couple of games, a couple of years with Pittsburgh, up and down.
Well, we know he throws hard. Now let's see what kind of command he's got. Not the night for Will Warren, when his 2 previous starts against Texas had not allowed a run. Different story tonight. He gave up 6 runs on 7 hits. De Los Santos' first pitch. Fastball strike to Evan Carter, the center fielder, who struck out and hit a 2-run homer. So Will Warren's ERA went from 2.39 to 3.46. Next pitch down low. 1-1. So Carter, Higashioka, and Berger 5, 6, and 7 here for the Rangers.
Bet365 real-time money line is now plus 1,100 for the Yankees, minus 3,500 for the Rangers.
There's 1-1 for De Los Santos. Swing and a miss. Good change-up. Yes, indeed.
Wow.
It's a good one.
Powered by Bet365. Gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER, 21 plus only. So that's kind of interesting. I'm sure everybody's expecting that big fastball, and instead he's coming out throwing 87-mile-an-hour changeups.
1-2 here to Carter. Left-hand hitter. And swung on, bouncing ball right side, going foul.
Another one.
Well, we've seen that pattern with Wells. If he sees the guy's feeling good with a certain pitch, he'll double and triple it up.
Particularly if the guy is, the hitter is just doesn't have a clue.
1-2 here. Here's the pitch. Missed outside. Ball 2-2. Top of the 5th, brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. Carter batting in a 5-hole. Left-hand hitter having a good night with a 2-run homer and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. On the inside corner, he took it. No protest. He knew it. He was looking for something else. He got a fastball right under his hands for a strikeout. 1 down here in the 5th.
I didn't think he was going to keep throwing them changeups. One after another. Amazing. When you sneak that little fastball in, you got no shot.
There's Higashioka. He's K'd twice. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball running in on him. 0-1.
Storage Post is your trusted self-storage solution. From climate control to top-notch security, we got you covered. Official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Dos Santos, big right-hander from that first base side of the rubber, out of the stretch. His pitch, swing on, bouncing ball, left side shortstop. Caballero throws on the run, right on the money, 2 down. Glad to see Cabby. Hopefully the pain is gone from that left elbow area where he took a fastball back in the 3rd inning.
Got that little Novocaine spray on it, maybe?
Yes, indeed. Whatever it takes, he's staying in that game.
And then soaking in a thing of ice.
There's Jake Berger. Couple of hits, one to left, one to right. Swings a lot late and hits it into the on-deck circle right side for strike 1. And Berger, we were talking about this yesterday, Berger's numbers on the road far superior to his home record. It came into yesterday's game 269 on the road, 143 at home. Half swing, got tied up on a pitch inside. That's a strike. 0-2.
You know, to show you how good the Yankees starting pitching has been, though, 6 earned runs tonight from Warren, right? The only other Yankee to allow that kind of runnage, 6 earned, was Luis Hill. Everybody else has been, and Warren's been spectacular.
Yeah, came in 4-0, 7 starts.
You can have a clunker every now and then.
0-2, pitch swung on, hit left side, ground ball to Cabby. Throws over in time. Caballero records the last 2 outs here. And a 1-2-3 fifth. Nice job by De Los Santos. When we get back, it'll be Jazz Chisholm, Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Wells. They need work to get done here at 6-0 Texas on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
Athletes are not the only ones who...
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest,
they're.com.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
What if you could see what's happening inside your body? Prenuvo's whole body scan screens for hundreds of conditions, including many solid tumors as early as stage 1, all in under an hour. And now you can go beyond imaging with 80+ blood biomarkers that help complete the picture. Proactive health starts here. This Mother's Day, save $400 off your scan when you book at Prenuvo.com. That's Prenuvo.com to get $400 off for Mother's Day. Now through May 12th. Terms and conditions apply.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or...
Party.com. Back here at the stadium, fans trying to rally up the Yankees, who are down 6-0, bottom 5 here against Nathan Eovaldi, who's thrown now, counting last Wednesday's start, adding those innings to today. 11 consecutive scoreless innings thrown against the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm going to lead things off here in the home 5th. Jazz 0 for 1. He struck out on a 1-2 pitch. First time up. Here's Eovaldi. Steps into the line. First pitch to Jazz is a breaking ball for a called strike.
This curveball now is throwing everything. Kitchen sink at him.
Eovaldi has struck out 6, hasn't walked anybody, giving up 1 hit. A 2-out single to Bellinger in the first. That's it. He hit a batter. That's been 2 base runners. Next pitch down low. 1-1. Bottom of the fifth, brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Josh Young, the third baseman, even with the bag, but well off the line. Seager, the shortstop, up the middle. Waldy taking his time. Outfield straight away, fairly deep. 1-1 here to Jazz. And a pitch. Fastball away, ball 2. 2-1. Texas with a run in the first, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. That cutter working pretty effectively. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jazz with a home run and an epic bat flip last night. He was so glad he got that home run. He needs to get off the schneid here. 2-2. Here's pitch. Breaking ball, got a piece of it. Fouled it off the catcher, Gashioka. Count stays at 2-2.
He keeps going. And Valder's in really good shape anyway. He's got 56 pitches. That's it. You know, we're in the 5th inning, so it's...
And Warren threw 90 pitches, 52 for strikes in 4 innings.
Yeah.
He did strike out 7, but that's a heck of a lot of pitches. 2-2 to Jazz here, leading off the home 5th. Here comes Eovaldi, and the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. A one-hopper to Berger. Room service, ground ball to the first baseman. Flips to Eovaldi, covering at the bag, and there's one away.
And this is so far like total domination. That variety of pitches.
Grisham hit a ball hard to open up the home first. That is about it. And there's another one. Okay, Dominguez hit a hard liner to end the 4th inning, a line out to center field. There's Paul Goldschmidt. He popped up to the catcher in fair territory up the first base line his first time up.
Warren hadn't allowed more than 2 runs every time he's pitched.
There's Goldie, 5 for 22 career against Eovaldi, right-hand hitter. And Eovaldi ready and comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing, a foul tip held on by Higashioka. Sinker at 95.
You know, he's still got that velocity when he needs it. Hasn't really needed to show it all night, but just in case, keep everybody honest here. So you see different speeds, different.
There's the 0-1. Breaking ball, swing on a hit, left side, a one-hopper to the shortstop, Seager. Goes over in time. 2 down. And 2 room service ground balls right there. And brings up Austin Wells, who struck out his first time. That was back. 3rd out of the 2nd inning. So Eovaldi, since he hit Caballero, he's retired the last 6 men that he's faced. Caballero, a base runner via the hit, being hit by a pitch, and a base hit by Bellinger. That's it for the Yankees. First pitch strike to Wills. Varying speeds on this cut fastball. And it's working. Infield pulled to the right with the left hand hitting Austin Wells. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, swung on a miss, way out in front. You can tell this is a fastball hitting team because he'll show you the fastball, but he's not throwing too many fastballs in the zone. Throwing the breaking ball, splits and curves. He's way ahead here, 0-2. Here's the pitch to Wells. Swung on and hit down a third base line, but foul. 1 and 2. Pretty efficient, too, with his pitches. This will be pitch number 63 for Eovaldi. And here it is. Swung on, hit hard, left field. It might get down. It does. Couple of hops to the left fielder to Osuna. That's just the 2nd hit and a third base runner tonight for the Yankees.
Kind of a mock standing ovation here for the hit. Fans have been sitting here waiting for something to happen. That was a high fastball. It was right around the level of the interlocking NY. He was able to pull his hands back and get it out into left field.
Last week when we saw Eovaldi threw 102 pitches, 70 for strikes in that 7th inning. A brilliant 4-hit shutout performance. 2 outs, runner on. Here is Ryan McMahon. He struck out on a 1-2 pitch to open up the 3rd inning. First pitch to Max. Swung on, popped it up. Might be playable left side. It is playable. Third baseman getting under it. On the grass before he gets to the warning track on the left side. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Very quiet inning in the fifth. We go to the sixth inning, 6-0 Rangers on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy isn't...
Is yes. Yuri De Los Santos acquitted himself nicely in the fifth inning, going 1-2-3 after coming in to replace Will Warren in this 6-0 lead for the Texas Rangers. He's going to face 8-9-1 coming up here in the top of the sixth. Osuna, McCutchen, and Nimmo. Some damage done by the top half of the order here for the Rangers. Seager, the 3-hole hitter, a solo homer in the first. 2-hole hitter, Ezekiel Duran, RBI double in the third. Carter, the 5-hole hitter, a 2-run homer in the third. And then an RBI sac fly by Duran in the fourth. Here's Osuna, left-hand hitter. Single to left and a fly ball to center. Looks at the first pitch strike.
And when we first saw De Los Santos when he pitched for Pittsburgh, it was just fastball slider, but we've seen a change already tonight, so he's added to this arsenal. He's already had his Tommy John.
Fastball inside, off the plate, 1-1. 1-1 to Osuna, Alejandro Osuna.
It's time to deliver the scores from around the league, brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery.
Here's the 1-1. And the pitch. Worked inside. This time he got the strike called. 1-2.
Once again, Toronto lost tonight. They lost to Tampa Bay, who's already won. It's the Yankees and Tampa up at the top here. Everybody else way down. Tampa Bay has now won 6 straight.
1-2 from De Los Santos. Fastball up high and away. Ball 2-2-2.
And Shane McClanahan goes to 4 2, 5 2/3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 3-0 Tampa Bay.
2-2 to Osuna, leading off here in the top of the sixth. His pitch, swing on, late swing, foul off left side.
Dodgers all over Houston, 12-2. Andy Pages homers 6, 7, and 8, 3 for 5, 6 RBIs. They lost Tyler Glasnow. We don't know what's wrong yet. He had pitched 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, got his 1,000th strikeout, and left the game because of a lower back pain.
2-2 pitch, fouled off left side. So this is a heck of a battle right here. 2-4-6. This will be pitch number 7 coming up to Osuna, who's batting in the 8th spot in the order.
Angels over the White Sox. That was an 8-2. Robert Urania beats Noah Schultz.
2-2 pitch. Swing on, fouled off again. Got a theme working here. Osuna, 5'9", $185, 23 years old, out of Ahome, Mexico. 63 games last year, hit just .212, 2 homers and 15 runs batted in.
Julio Rodriguez had his 5th home run, and Brian Wu gave no runs over 6 innings as Seattle beats Atlanta 3-1.
2-2 pitch, down low, ball 3. The Yankees rally. They'd be win number 26, tying them with Atlanta for the most in baseball.
Boston is leading Detroit 4-0, top of the 7th. Sonny Gray came back, pitched 5 innings of no-run, 4-hit baseball.
Here's a 3-2 from De Los Santos. Way outside. Osuna wins that battle. So De Los Santos missed badly outside. That's his first walk. Leadoff man's aboard here in the top of the 6th.
And 1-0 Kansas City is leading Cleveland there in the top of the 4th in KC. Joey Contillo is pitching for Cleveland. Cole Reagans went 3 innings, left the game with some kind of injury. We don't have an update on that. They're going to every night someone's walking off the mound.
Every bit. First pitch to McCutchen, missed outside. McCutchen ahead here, 1-0. He's walked and struck out tonight.
Milwaukee beat St. Louis 6-2. Andrew Vaughn, 2 for 4, 3 ribbies for Milwaukee.
Infield at double play depth with the right hand hitting. Andrew McCutchen, pitch from De Los Santos. Fastball up high.
Pitcher caught a ball. Catcher's challenging.
All right. Catcher challenging. McCutchen, 39 years young, out of Fort Meade, Florida.
Calls overturned. Pitches the strike. New York has 2 challenges remaining.
Holy moly! Every call that they've challenged has been overturned. That's 6, 5 or 6.
I think it's 6. 1-1 here from De Los Santos. Runner goes, got a good break, hit to the right side, hit and run as Osuna jumps over the ball, runs into Jazz Chisholm. There'd be some interference there. Osuna all the way to third. Runners at the corners at a fantastic hit and run. Jazz, what he said, the second baseman went to cover, the ball went right behind him. I mean, such big-time, old-school baseball right there.
Right now it is Cubs leading Cincinnati. That score is 3-1. They are in the bottom of the 4th. Ian Happ has hit his 9th home run. Washington leading Minnesota 6-2. They're in the bottom of the 7th. They're in Washington. Pittsburgh and Arizona later, and the Mets are at Colorado.
So the hit and run sets up Texas really well here. Top of the order, here's Nimmo. Runners at the corners. First pitch, way inside, ball 1. Nobody out. 6-0 Texas. Top of the 6th inning. And the bottom of the order has really built something here for the Rangers. Nimmo, left-hand hitter. Ground out to short and twice walked. Fouls one off left side here. Counts 1-1. Nothing going on offensively for the Yankees. Yankees have the #1 home run hitting team, #2 scoring team in baseball. Just pitch way outside from De Los Santos. 2-1. Yankees with just 2 hits. 2-out single in the first by Bellinger, a 2-out single in the 5th by Wells, and 1 other base runner. Caballero hit by a pitch. Next pitch by De Los Santos, throw it right down the middle for strike. 2-2.
And we haven't seen that 4-seamer at all from De Los Santos. Sinker and a change. A little bit, they've tweaked his arsenal a little bit, evidently.
Here comes the 2-2. Set, kicks, and deals his pitch way inside, ball 3.
There's the 4-seamer, 96.
So 3-2 to Nimmo. You got Durant, who's having a great night. 1 for 2, 2 runs batted in, and a run scored. Nimmo, a left-hand hitter, has a 3-2 pitch coming. And here it comes, and swung on and fouled off. It's a screen behind home plate. Hey, today the Yankees join forces with New Era for 5950 Day, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the iconic Spike Lee-inspired red Yankees cap. Marking the anniversary, players wore the red 5950 cap during BP, honoring the cap's lasting influence. Here's De Los Santos dealing, and a pitch hit off the screen down the left field line. Foul ball by Nimmo. That's the New Era 5950 Day here at the ballpark. The pitch number 8. Somebody must be getting harassed for not giving a ball to a kid. I like it. Here's the time called. If you're just joining us, we had a foul ball come up our way, and the gentleman got the ball, and there's a couple of kids right nearby, and the fans just goaded him and embarrassed him into giving the ball up to a kid. Job well done, you New York area people. Here's a 3-2 pitch from De Los Santos. Swung on, hit foul again, left side.
You know, we see this all the time. You know, they come in, little kids, they come with their glove wherever they're going to sit. They've got the glove on, they've got the little uniform on, and they try and get the ball, and an adult comes and takes it away.
For the most, and you're right, we've seen some hideous things. That one down in Miami at a Phillies game was the worst last year. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called inside corner. He doth not protest. Walks back to the third base dugout, and that's a much-needed out for De Los Santos. And there's one down here in the 6th with runners at the corners.
And you can see that he's been worked with. I mean, this is a guy we saw in Pittsburgh just threw fastballs and sliders. That's it. Now he's got a little changeup. He's got a sinking fastball.
That's his second strikeout since coming on in relief of Will Warren, who started 90 pitches, 4 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, all earned. Here's Duran, Ezekiel Duran, right-hand hitter. First pitch to him, swung on, line drive in the left field, coming on Cody Bellinger, makes the catch at about knee-high. Here's the throw to the plate. It's a one-hopper right on the money. The runner at third held. Cody Bellinger showing off that outstanding defensive prowess once again. That was outstanding.
And Osuna got halfway down the line, saw where Cody was, and turned around and scampered right back to the bag.
Threw a perfect one-hopper to Austin Wells.
And Scott had snow-coned it, picked it up, and on one hop took 2 steps and threw it towards home plate, and Osuna turned around and went right back. A perfect throw, too. He would have been out by 10 feet.
You know what I liked about that throw, too? The way Yes slowed it down. Mm-hmm. You could see him as he wound up. He gripped it in a four-seam grip so he could get a straight, true throw. Here's Corey Seager. Pitch inside. Ball 1. Still my favorite play I've seen Bellinger make last year when he threw. I doubled up Lindor off at first at Citi Field. That was unbelievable. That was amazing. Sinking liner, made the catch, came up throwing, and got him. Breaking ball down and in. Seager, ball 2.
He's a treat to watch, that one.
I mean, he's got the whole package. He can run. He takes the right step. He takes the right angle. Knows what do you do if the ball's hit to you? Well, he has the answer every time. 2-0. De Los Santos trying to get back in the count here. Here's the pitch to Seager. Swing and a miss. Big swing. He was almost down his left knee touching the ground. 2-1. 2 out. Runners at the corners, top of the 6th. It's all Texas right now. 2-1 from De Los Santos. And a pitch. Swing and a look out. The bat went over towards Aaron Boone and the coaching staff in the first base dugout. New bat and new piece of equipment and a new, oh man, we're going to get some new pine tar, pal.
It was like it went right down the stairway.
Yeah, and the guys were paying attention and they got out of the way too.
Now, what is, he also lost his guard.
Yeah, a little wolf.
The guard came off his hand.
Yeah, that little thumb guard. I remember, I think Mattingly was the first one I remember seeing using. I don't know other guys that used it.
They're all ducking under there. It went right down the stairway.
2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing on a hit foul down the left field line.
He couldn't do that again if he tried 100 times.
I agree. Man, oh man. Walk, base hit, strikeout looking, fly to left. Runners at the corners here for Texas in the 6th. 6 runs on 8 hits. No runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. 2-2 pitch. De Los Santos, he comes to the plate. Did he go? He did as they check with third base umpire Paul Clemens. That bat got through the zone. Strikeout, strike 3. De Los Santos' third K. He strands 2 as we go bottom 6. And the Yankees with, as we say, work to do, down 6-0 to Texas on WFAN Yankees Radio. Driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. you're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees radio network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses
and 8 Hope NY.
Nathan Eovaldi baffling the Yankees for the second time in a week. A week ago tonight. A week ago tonight down in Arlington. He went 7 strong innings. Tonight he's already through 5. 5 more shutout innings, so that's 12 consecutive innings of scoreless ball against the Yankees. The Rangers with a 6-0 lead. There's Caballero, Grisham, and Judge against the veteran right-hander. Cabby's second at bat. He got hit on his left elbow area on a 2-2 pitch back in the second inning. Make that the third inning. And at third is Young. And a ball hit up the middle, and the second baseman is right there. That is Duran on the one hopper. Hit hard by Cabby, and he throws over in time for the out.
And that chart exactly where he was. He didn't even have to move. All he had to do was come in 2 steps to get that.
Hey, fans, come out to Yankee Stadium Saturday, June 6th. Baseball's best rivalry. Yankees take on the Red Sox. Military Appreciation Night. The first 18,000 guests in attendance get a red, white, and blue Yankee shirt courtesy of Ford. So get your tickets today at Yankees.com. Top of the order, third time through here against Eovaldi, and that pitch goes off the glove of Higashioka to the back screen. Is Eovaldi not happy with himself? He turned his back and walked back up the mound. For Grisham, 0 for 2, a hard hit fly out to right and bounced into a double play. There's 1-0 to Grisham, breaking ball in there for strike.
Yep, there's that curve now.
1-1 to Grish. His last time up, he had a ground ball right to the first baseman, was holding Caballero on. Berger touched up the bag. Here's a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. Berger touched the bag for the out. They got Cabby in a rundown and got the double play done. 1-2 to Grisham. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Texas, and no runs, 2 hits for the Yankees. Last night, the Yankees, a 7-4 victory. And they banged out 3 home runs. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, that was close. Up and in. It's going to be challenged.
Ball. Catcher's challenging.
He might be right on this one. Yep, he was right. I thought that was close.
Strike. Texas has 2 challenges remaining.
So what's that, 7? 7 at Quinn Walcott's been overturned. Another strikeout for Eovaldi. Goodness gracious. He's got 7 of them. We're in the 6th inning. They had 7 strikeouts in 7 innings last week. Quick 2 outs here in the 6th inning. As a Ranger against the Yankees, he's 4-2 with a 1.58, and that number's going down. Here's Judge. Fastball missed outside, ball 1.
You know, it sounds like a lot, 7 calls. Challenge, 7 calls overturned. That sounds like a lot, but how many pitches have been thrown?
Mm-hmm. There's the 1-0. Way outside. 2-0. Well, just for an example, Warren threw 90 pitches, and they're set 160 pitches.
So 7 are overturned. That's a pretty good ratio of being correct.
Agreed. 2-0. Judge swings and sends one high and deep right center field. All kinds of carry. On the track, at the wall, leaping. And it's in the bullpen for the Yankees. And a home run for the captain, Aaron Judge. His 15th home run, RBI number 28. And the Yankees are finally on the board against Nathan.
That inspires.
Center fielder made a really good effort. Carter just out of his reach. right at the bullpen to the left of the 385 marker. Maybe that'll get him going here. 2-0 pitch. A nice ride there by Judge. Now his third career home run against Nathan Eovaldi.
So 12 homers in his last 23 games.
Here's Bellinger with two. Hey, there we go. Another 2-out RBI for the Yankees. They've excelled in that as Belly looks at the pitch down low. Ball one. Been a slew of 2-out RBIs the last few days for the Yankees. 6-1 lead now for Texas. 1-0 to Bellinger. Swings. That fouls one back. Took a good rip.
And here's the feeling probably from Eovaldi. It's 2-0, so, you throw a strike. What's the worst thing that can happen? Exactly that. So it's 6-1. You don't start nitpicking with a 6-run lead. Trying to hit corners. Just wanting to get the strike.
Breaking ball swing on it. Pulled down to the first baseman, Berger, who feeds Eovaldi at first for the out. So Bellinger sort of hit it hard, but was right at Berger. Then room service one more time. Judge with a home run, his third career home run against Eovaldi. And now we go to the seventh inning, a 6-1 lead for the Rangers on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NY.
Online at certapro.com.
Hi, this is Austin Wells, and you're listening to Susan Waldman and Dave Sims on the flagship station for Yankees baseball, The Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
6-1 Texas lead. Right now, we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
The home of Boomerang Geo. Morning 6 to 10 is WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
If you're just joining us, not the night for Will Warren, who came in with a 4-0 record. He went 4 innings of 7 hits, 6-run ball, all earned, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts, and the Rangers got to him early. It's 6-1. As first pitch strike to Josh Young from Yuri De Los Santos, who came on in relief.
And Ryan Yarbrough is warming up for the Yankees. The veteran lefty gets set. We're just here in the 7th inning.
Josh Young, their best hitter, 2 strikeouts and a fly to center, 0 for 3. Fastball, late call, but it's called a strike by Quinn Walcott. 0-2 to Young.
Yeah, he's throwing more sinkers than he has with. The last time we saw him last year, we saw him mostly fastballs and sliders, 4-seamers. Haven't seen a four-seamer.
Young, a big right-hand hitter, having a very good year. Came in hitting at 336. Next pitch. In there, strike 3 called. He's going to challenge.
Pitch is called a strike. The batter's challenging.
Right, so far, 7 for 7 have been overturned.
On that one, say goodnight.
Call confirmed. Pitch is a strike. Texas has 1 challenge remaining.
All right, 7 for 8.
So 1 down here in the 7th. That's the 4th strikeout for De Los Santos. So it's coming on in relief. The other part of the story, Nathan Eovaldi, until Judge got the home run, he'd gone 12 2/3 scoreless baseball against the Yankees counting last week and tonight. Here's a pitch to Carter down in the dirt. Ball 1. Carter with a strikeout, a 2-run homer to right. And a strikeout looking. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Texas. A run on 3 hits for the Yankees. Carter, left-hand hitter, pitch. His fastball outside. 2-0. Kickoff Memorial Day weekend here at Yankee Stadium. Friday, May 22, Yankees take on the Rays. It's Giancarlo Stanton basketball jersey night. And first 18,000 fans are going to get a Big G basketball jersey. Next pitch fouled off. It's courtesy of State Farm. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com. Two balls, one strike here to Evan Carter. And next pitch, chopped foul. There's the Yankee dugout, 2-2.
Spring's here, so dress sharp like Charles Tyrrell, ambassador and Yankee shortstop Anthony Volpe. Refresh your wardrobe this season with the London menswear brand trusted by the pros. Take 30% off everything with code Volpe at ctshirts.com today.
2-2 pitch from De Los Santos. Comes to Carter, breaking ball, bouncing ball, right side. Jazz Chisholm down on his knees, smothers it, gets up, and Carter, just got him. That could be something they may want to take a look at. Turn out to be a bang-bang play. Wait for the Rangers video guy to get thumbs up or thumbs down.
So they're looking, Skip standing there, keeping looking.
Carter, and it should play on. All right, nice play by Jazz. 2 down. So 2 outs here in the 7th. De Los Santos came on in the 5th. Did a nice job. Kyle Higashioka, 2 strikeouts and a ground out to short, 0 for 3. Right-hand hitter, first pitch. Swung on a high pop-up. Out of play left side. Last week, the Yankees took 2 out of 3 in Texas, and they won last night by the count of 7-4. Pitch from De Los Santos. Swung on and fouled straight back. Yankees in the home 7th. We'll have Dominguez, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt coming up. 0-2 pitch from De Los Santos. Swing and a miss. Got him. Nifty pitch right there. A changeup and a strikeout to end the inning. It's the 5th K for De Los Santos. Here comes the bottom of the 7th. Still time to work here for the Yankees, down 6-1 against the Rangers on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
College should fit your life, not the other way around. At Empire State University, study online on your time. There's a reason why they're called SUNY's leading online university. See for yourself at sunyempire.edu.
Hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Mvutra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTRCM.
Tito Martinez here, and baseball stats can tell you a lot. When your car breaks, you want a company that has all the right stats on your team. CarShield's been in business for over 20 years. That's staying power. They're America's most trusted auto protection. That's reputation. They've sold over $3 million in contracts. That's a whole lot of happy drivers. CarShield has paid over $1 billion in claims. The numbers speak for themselves.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
Seventh inning stretch is sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan your visit to our iconic beachside destination. By the way, come on out to the stadium Thursday, May 21st, when the Yanks take on the Blue Jays. It's a cap night, and the first 18,000 guests 21 and older receive the Yankees cap courtesy of Budweiser. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com.
Big crowd here, being entertained here on the big video board here. Yankees right now, boy, they have been stymied once again by Nathan Eovaldi. He's given up a run on 3 hits. He gave up a home run to Judge with nobody on, 2 outs in the 6th. This coming off a 7-inning shutout performance a week ago tonight. See if something good can happen here for the Yankees. Dominguez, Chisholm Jr., and Goldschmidt, 4, 5, and 6 coming up.
One of the good things tonight, Yeri De Los Santos 3 times last year came up and pitched 3 shutout innings and saved the bullpen. He did it again tonight. That's going to be important down the road.
So Jason Dominguez to lead off. Jazz Chisholm's on deck, brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit TimberTech.com. These folks are jamming to Queen.
Yeah.
So Dominguez has struck out and hit a hard liner right at the center fielder, Evan Carter. Batting lefty against the veteran right-hander, Nathan Eovaldi. First pitch in there for strike. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors for Texas. A run on 3 hits for the Yankees. Next pitch from Eovaldi. Breaking ball down low in the dirt. He did not go as they appeal down to Paul Clemens, the umpire at third. 1-1. Yankees won last night's game by the count of 7-4. Meanwhile, they also know that Tampa Bay has defeated Toronto. Tampa Bay started tonight a game and a half off the pace of the Yankees. Here's pitch, swing on, line drive, yanked foul, second deck. Down the right field line. So 6 consecutive Tampa Bay wins. They're now 24-12. The Yankees are 25-11. Atlanta lost earlier. They're now 26-12. Here's 1-2 in the pitch, way outside. 2-2. Infield pulled way around to the right. Seager, as close to second base as legally allowed. Third baseman playing a shallow shortstop position. Here's pitch hit. Oh, knocked the glove off of Eovaldi's hand, but behind the bag is Seager on the first base side of the bag. He gathers and throws out the hustling Dominguez for the out, 1 down.
Well, he's laughing, so I guess it's okay. And now he's fixing his glove. He's very concerned about the glove. Make sure that the glove is okay. I think he tried to block the ball from hitting his leg with the glove, and it knocked the glove. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The ball went between his legs, too. That's scary. Goodness gracious. Here's Jazz Chisholm swinging through a breaking ball. A splitter and a good one, 0-1. Jazz is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out the first. Jake Berger made a whole bunch of plays last week when we were down there. First baseman, his next pitch way outside, 1-1.
We see some stretching out there, and sometimes you look and say, is there anybody out there that's as good as a kind of tired Nathan Eovaldi? Because he's got 81 pitches, that's it, and he's been kind of stress-free all night.
1-1 to Jazz. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball, swing, hit down the third baseline fair. Throwing off balance. Young across his body. In time, got him. Fabulous play. Squibber off the end of the bat. And it stayed fair going up the third baseline. 2 down.
A tremendous play by Young. He backhands it, and by the time he turns, he's in foul territory. And by the time he throws it, he's on the grass. Wow.
You need some dexterity down at third base, and that young man showed it there.
How about the throw? That's Jazz running.
Yep. Just got him, too. First pitch, breaking ball to Goldschmidt in there for a called strike. Goldie 0 for 2. Popped up. Popped up to the catcher in fair territory and grounded out to short. 0-1. Goldie right-hand hitter against the righty Eovaldi. We're in the 7th inning. Next pitch outside. 1-1. Texas with a 6-1 lead. They got a run in the first, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Yankees got their run in the 6th inning. That was a home run by Judge, his 15th. Here's pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1-2. One and two here to Goldie. Infield left side, playing back. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hit down the line. That's going to hook way foul. Pulled down the left field line.
It looks like Yarborough again out there.
I believe you are correct on that. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Goldie on a splitter at 88. That is strikeout number 8 for Nathan Eovaldi. That is 14 innings of dominance against the Yankees twice in a week. 6-1 Yankees. We go top 8 here at the stadium on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and getto.com.
This is Giancarlo Stanton of the New York Yankees, and you're listening to the flagship station for Yankees baseball, The Fan, WFAN, and WFAN FM, New York.
6-1 Texas lead. Here we go, top of the 8th, and a fine performance thus far. The last 3 innings by Yuri De Los Santos, picking up for Will Warren, who got knocked around in 4 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs all earned, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. For De Los Santos, he has struck out 5 and walked 1, giving up just 1 hit. This game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Run in the first for Texas, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. And the Yankees run coming on a Judge home run in the 6th. There's Jake Berger, Burley first baseman, right-hand hitter. 2 for 3 so far with a run scored. He takes a pitch off high, ball 1. It'll be bottom third of the order for the Rangers. Berger, Osuna, and McCutchen. Texas Rangers 16-19. And the American League West, here's a pitch. Breaking ball missed outside. 1-1. Yankees will have the bottom third of their order in the 8th coming up. Berger, much better hitter on the road than at home, and he looks to strike in the outside corner here. 1-2.
And this whole team is a better hitting team on the road than at home. You got to figure out why. You can't have your own home park as a disadvantage.
Berger 2 for 3. De Los Santos 2-1. Here's the pitch from the right-hander. Swung on, bouncing ball to the shortstop. Caballero, two-hopper. Quickly releases, throws over a short hop, easily handled by Goldschmidt. And he makes the play. And there's one away.
And here comes Aaron Boone.
This kid turned in a heck of a performance.
He sure did. And just saved that bullpen. And he's already getting some applause from some of the fans here. Those kinds of things get unnoticed, but not by the Yankees. This call to the bullpen, nice hand for Yerry De Los Santos. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Red Pocket Mobile. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless while also paying less.
Recently, our company's softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later.
Sound familiar, Dale?
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person.
Restrictions apply.
Well, we get the new pitcher, the veteran Ryan Yarbrough.
And this pitching change is sponsored by River Spring Living. I've seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org today. What about the job Yerry De Los Santos did?
Oh, big props to him, no doubt about it. Lefty on lefty here with Osuna at the dish. First pitch up high. Ball one, Osuna. 1 for 2 with a walk. Yerry De Los Santos was outstanding. Shutout ball. He came on in the 5th. So he goes 3 1/3. A scoreless ball, 1 hit. Struck out 5. One out, nobody on here in the top of the 8th. 6-1 Rangers. And Yarbrough, the lefty, with 1 out here in the 8th. And a pitch out on the corner, and he's going to challenge that. Didn't like
Pitch
that.
is called a strike. The batter's challenging.
I can't remember. This is the most challenges I think I've seen, certainly this year.
Well, because they've been right every time. So
there's so many.
Call's confirmed. Pitch is a strike. Texas has no challenges remaining.
Okay, so now Texas is done with it. They can't do it anymore.
It's about 10 challenges, isn't it? And he's been correct twice. Quinn Walcott. 0-2 here to Osuna. And pitcher Yarbrough swung on, hit down the left field line. To your earlier point about what these guys do at home and on the road. Texas on the road as a team hitting 250 with a 737 OPS. At home, 217 with a 616 OPS. No home sweet home for these guys. 0-2 pitch. Crossfire, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strike three. Osuna's gone. 2 down. They struck out a bunch here tonight, in spite of the fact that they have scored 6 runs on 8 hits. With 2 outs, here's McCutcheon batting in the 9 spot. He's in right field today. 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. 6-1 Rangers in the 8th. Here's pitch. Up and in, ball 1. Been very fortunate tonight with all that rain in the area. 1-0. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball. 1-1. Dos Santos struck out 5. Warren struck out 7. It's 12, and now Yarbrough 13 strikeouts by Yankee pitching. There's the 1-1. Swung on, popped up out of play to our right. Meanwhile, Eovaldi, he has struck out 8 himself. Has not walked anybody. Yankee pitchers, let's see, 4 walks. 3 by Warren, 1 by Dos Santos. And of those 4 walks, let's see, 2 of them scored. 1-2 pitch, 2 out. Here's pitch to McCutcheon. Swung on and hit down the right field line out of play. Series wraps tomorrow, 12:35 start. Then we're off to Milwaukee. Ryan Weathers gets the start tomorrow. 1-2, Yarbrough. Comes set at the belt. The lefty kicks and deals. Pitch, swing on. No, that's pitch up top. Thought he was going to swing that. Looked like he was going to pull the trigger, and he didn't. Straight up in the infield and the outfield for McCutcheon. 2-2 pitch from Yarbrough. Here it comes. Swing on broken bat. Slow roller up the middle. Jazz Chisholm behind the bag at second. Throws over in time for the out. Yarbrough finishes off the 8th inning. It's getting late here for the Yankees. Down 6-1. Wells, McMahon, Caballero, bottom third of the order. Coming up here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you.com.
Score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com, from official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies. We've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Yankees, the official source for your Yankees gear. And it's raining. We've escaped it this far.
It's not bad. 9:28 it starts in the game, bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees down 6-1. Glad you've joined us here this evening. Dave Sims, Susan Waldman, Matt Shortis, Rick Roush, Emmanuel Barbari. These folks a lot of them came prepared. Got the slickers on and everything. Nathan Eovaldi's been phenomenal. 88 pitches, 7 innings. There's Grisham's make that Wells swinging and fouling one off left side. After the game, don't forget, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Bavard, brought to you by Verizon Business, helping small businesses make it big. Next pitch, swing and a miss by Wells. 0-2 Wells tonight. He's got one of the 3 hits for the Yankees. The other one, Bellinger, base hit and a home run by Judge. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball almost hit him. Got his feet out of the way. Ball 1-2.
And yes, has a close-up of the head of the ground screw, Danny Cunningham, perched in front of the, down near the camera well where I usually stand, just standing there.
1-2 pitch, breaking ball, missed down low. 2-2. Yankees are run on 3 hits. Folks, we're talking about a team that's been on a rampage lately, the number 2 scoring team in all of baseball. And Eovaldi has completely commanded this team, which is also number 1 in home runs in the major leagues. And run prevention, they're second only to the Dodgers. It's been the night of the Rangers and Eovaldi. Here's pitch, swung on, fly ball, left center field. A long run to center fielder, calling off and then yielding to the left fielders. That ball was slicing away from the left fielder and slicing to the center fielder. And they're okay. They had rain coming in their eyes. They communicated well. Catch made out there by the left fielder, Osuna, 1 down.
And that was he put his hand up at the last minute. And they're playing through this so far, but I see the ground crew kind of perched down there.
Yeah, misty right now. And it's coming down a little bit harder as we speak. Yeah. Here's McMahon. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a foul out. Looks at the first pitch strike.
You know, now it's that kind of, the wind is taking it. You can see it. It's kind of coming down in sheets. It's
the wind blowing out hard to left. What's playable? We've seen harder downpours than this.
Sure indeed.
Breaking ball swung on and hit the left field. Osuna has got room as he gets close to the line and still on the grass, not on the warning track, the side warning track. He makes a catch, 2 down.
And this is, and you talked about the rain in their eyes. This has got to be because it's windy. And the wind is blowing, so it's got to get in your face. Last Wednesday, Nathan, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Tonight, 7 2/3 so far, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 8 strikeouts.
I thought he was great last week. This is ridiculously good. Unbelievable. He's Caballero. Yankees down 6-1, bottom 8. First pitch to Cabby in there for strike. Caballero hit by a pitch in the 3rd, bounced out to 2nd in the 6th inning.
And by the way, Nathan went 8 against the Yankees last year in Arlington. So.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Is ahead of Caballero, 0-2, 2 out, nobody on here in the home 8th.
So Emmanuel figured this out. Last 28 innings against the Yankees, 2 runs, 28 innings, 2 runs, 2 walks, 27 strikeouts.
Good night. That's a heck of an ERA. Here comes the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. That is absolutely crazy. That's a big boy pitching. Let me tell you. 1-2 here to Caballero. And a pitch outside, ball 2.
You asked about the ERA, Dave. Here you go.
I'm doing it right now. He did it already.
Yeah.
What do you got?
0.64.
That's what I figured.
Anything that starts with a 0 in front of it.
So you're dealing. 2-2. Eovaldi to the plate. The pitch. Bouncing ball pulled foul. Third base side. Man, that's an impressive number. 0.642. Holy mackerel.
People brought their umbrellas. They seem to be. A lot of people have left.
Time called. Yeah, a lot of people listen to the weather report and watch it like we do.
And have their umbrella. I have my umbrella to get to the garage. It looks. Why does it always look like it's raining harder?
On TV. I knew. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's got to solve that mystery for us. Breaking ball, swing on, bouncing ball to third. Charging on the backhand is Young. Takes his time, loads up, throws in time, and that'll do it. Cabby must have pulled something on up the line because he was not getting up that line well. 1, 2, 3. Evaldi has completely dominated the Yankees through 8. He goes 1, 2, 3 in the 8th inning. And we go top 9, a 6-1 Texas lead on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Well,
at Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of
Boone, manager of the New York Yankees. And you're listening to the flagship station for Yankees baseball, The Fan, WFAN and WFAN-FM, New York.
There we go, top of the 9th inning. It is all Rangers 6-1. Nathan Evaldi has put on a show through 8, strong, dominant innings. 1 run on 3 hits. No multiple hit innings at all for the Yankees. First inning single by Bellinger with 2 outs. And then in the 5th inning, a 2-out single by Wells, and a 2-out home run in the 6th by Judge. That's it. Rangers saw the Yankees rally to win last night, 7-4. Here's Yarbrough pitching to the top of the order. Here's Nimmo swinging and popping one up left field, playable for Bellinger. It's ranging. He's on the warning track at fair territory, makes the catch, 1 out. Let's see, there's nobody throwing, so Evaldi, he is set to come out here looking for a complete game.
Yep. I mean, there's nobody throwing. They have not taken their jackets out. Oh, somebody is throwing out there now.
Just probably just to get ready, because he is totally tied up the Yankees here tonight. Here's Durant. And Ezekiel Durant looks at pitch on the outside corner for strike. Durant, a nice night. RBI double in the 3rd, sack fly in the 4th. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. There's still 1 from Yarbrough, second man out of the pen here for the Yankees tonight. Swung on and popped up to our right.
That's lefty Jacob Latz out there.
Well, Evaldi threw 8 innings, 101 pitches. Oh, and 2 here. And pitch up high and inside. 1 out, nobody on here, top of the 9th. The Yankees will have the top of the order in the home 9th. Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger. 1-2 pitch here from Yarbrough. Up high again. High and inside, ball 2, 2-2.
Is it lightening up a little bit, the rain, or maybe not? Not the same.
Mackenzie Gore against Ryan Weathers tomorrow. Series finale and season series finale. Here's a pitch swung on. Oh, man, that foul ball ricocheted off the umpire. Quinn Wolcott is okay. 2-2. Mackenzie Gore, 2-2 with a 4.67 ERA. They'll go against Ryan Weathers. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Back to a section right. To our right. pitch number 7 coming to Duran with Corey Seager on deck. Lefty Yarbrough against the right hand hitting Duran. Here's pitch way outside. 3-2.
And Peyton Gray, the righty, is up now. Yeah, they got lefties a lot, except for Judge. They got lefties coming up, I would bet. Lots is coming in.
And Duran doing a little housekeeping. Wipe his bat off, wipe his hands off, get the dirt out of his mud out of his spikes.
Yeah, I think it's stopping. I think.
Yeah, it is backed off a little bit.
Yeah, we've made it through.
3-2 pitch. Yarbrough deals. Swung on and fouled back. A good fastball right over the plate. So Ryan Weathers goes tomorrow 2-2 with a 3.03 ERA. Mackenzie Gore 2-2 with a 4.67.
You know what? I think I would not bring Evaldi out. It's wet. You don't want him slipping.
That's fair.
You got a big lead.
3-2 from Yarbrough. The pitch way inside, ball 4. So 1 out, runner at first. Brings up Corey Seager.
Noon, I guess. Noon, Matt?
There's the 1-0 from Yarbrough. And the pitch, swing and a miss. And Seager, that full-bodied swing, that back left knee was almost on the ground. Seen that before, 1-1.
Okay, I stand corrected. 11:55. We will be on the air. Game time, 12:35.
One out, one on. Top of the ninth, 6-1 Rangers here at Yankee Stadium. Pitch from Yarbrough. Swing on, bouncing ball to first base side, but foul. Infield pulled around to the right here. It's been all Texas tonight, offense and pitching. 1-2, Yarbrough deals, pitch, strike 3 called outside corner to Seager. Got him looking, 2 down. Second strikeout for Yarbrough. Second time Seager's K'd tonight. Still a good night for him, 2 for 5. A home run and a single. 2 outs, and it brings up Josh Young. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, 2 of them swinging. Right-hand hitter, first pitch. Just outside, ball 1. Yarbrough, pretty quick worker. Veteran left-hander. Kicks and deals. Here's pitch, swing on a miss. Changeup at 79. Good action on that pitch. Yarbrough, 0-0 record, 4.09 ERA. That's game number 8 for him. 2 outs, runner at first. And here comes the 1-1 to Josh Young. Just outside. 2-1. Young, big night last evening with 3 singles and a run scored. 3 for 5. 2-1 pitch here. Runner goes. There's pitch. Take in for a strike. Throw down to second. Gets away from Jazz. Goes a couple of feet outside the dirt onto the grass. Stolen base for Duran. He's 4 for 4 in the season.
Take a look at that. He was off and running before the ball was even thrown. The ball was thrown on one bounce. Hard for Jazz to get that. I think he'd be in anyway.
Two at two here to Young. 2 out runner at second. Yarborough to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to Caballero. Short hop on the bounce. Got rid of it quickly and in time. He's got a strong enough arm to bobble, recover, throw, and get the out. We go bottom 9. It's 6-1 Texas with the top of the order for the Yankees coming up when we get back on WFAN. Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
Drip by drip.
Well, that is it for Nathan Eovaldi, and the lefty Jacob Latz is in 0-1 ERA of 1.02. Been in 14 games. He did start a game, probably was an opener. 17 and 2/3 innings, has given up 5 hits, 2 runs. 1 was a homer and 3 walks and 15 strikeouts. Has all 4 pitches. Fastball, you can get to mid-90s. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change, which he uses infrequently, but mostly fastball, slider.
Well, he's going to see the top of the order for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 9th inning, a 6-1 Texas lead. Nathan Eovaldi simply brilliant. 8 innings. 1-run, 3-hit ball. So here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 3 tonight. Judge to follow. He's 1 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a home run. And Bellinger 1 for 3 with a base hit back in the first inning. Platts comes set. And a lefty's first pitch. Fastball, first strike. Grisham 0 for 1 career against Latz. Next pitch. It's outside. 1-1. That's a heck of an outing.
Some line, boy.
Right?
Yep.
101 pitches, 72 for strikes for Nathan Eovaldi. Here's pitch. Swing on, hit down the left field line. Hit a long way. If it stays fair, it's going to be gone. And at the last minute, it's sliced foul. It got into the stands, and it took that left-hand turn in the foul territory. Goodness.
One seat, a little boy ran over and got that. He's high-fiving everybody.
Jacob Latz, 6'5", $185 from Lamont, Illinois. Played college ball at Kent State and LSU. 1-2 here. We got every leather lung remaining in the ballpark right below us. There's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called outside corner.
And he just threw a fastball slider. The fastball's about 95. That slider in the 80s.
One down brings up Aaron Judge. Judge 0 for 1 against Latz. Boy. Last time we'll see Nathan Eovaldi this season. Tomorrow wraps up the season series. These two teams, first pitch fastball to Judge. In there, Latz. We saw him finish up for Eovaldi last week. He went 2 innings, 1 hit, and a strikeout. Last Wednesday down in Texas, a 3-0 Ranger win. Next pitch down low. Didn't miss by much. 1-1.
Shane Hickey is always very good at framing.
Judge with the home run. Now the big league leader with 15 homers. Fastball inside under his hands for strike 2, 1-2.
You know, he really seems to be able to throw a strike whenever he wants. That was 95, 96. Seems to have really good control. And command in the zone, not necessarily control.
1-2 pitch. And bouncing ball just foul down the third base line. 1-2.
Cena throws the ball up to some youngsters.
I think the fact that more often than not you see adults give a baseball, older adults, not like young teenagers or young guys in their 20s, but older people give the ball to the kids.
Of course.
1-2 pitch. Swing, and that got a piece of the umpire again, Quinn Wolcott. Count stays at 1-2. Latz rubbing up a new baseball. It's raining, but very lightly, misting. 1-2 here to Judge. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to center field. It's going to hang up for the center fielder. Carter makes the cap-high catch. Hit it hard, but right at him. 2 down. And then I'll bring up Cody Bellinger. Bellinger 1 for 3. Infield pulled around to the right as Latz trying to stay dry out there. 2 out, nobody on. Here's pitch. Breaking ball way outside, ball 1.
Yeah, what I think you would have with this kind of rain, when I think you'd probably have better luck if you're a hard thrower, throw the fastball, and the slider, the breaking pitch is what's going a little kaflooey here, because I think the rain's taking it and you can't get the grip on you want.
Here comes the 1-0. Latz steals. Lefty on lefty. Pitch inside. Ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, I tried to change up there, so the changeup didn't work and the slider didn't work. But the fastball is really working, but Bellinger knows that too.
6-1 Rangers, 2 out. Nobody on here. Bottom of the 9th here at the stadium. 2-0 to Belly. Fastball for strike. 2-1.
It's a very good fastball.
Yankees got off to a bad start, giving up 6 runs in the first 4 innings and never really got going. Here's a pitch. Swung on him, fouled back. So the count now at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the 9th inning. Steady rain. Probably be a downpour by the time this is done. Here's a 2-2 to Bellinger. The pitch in tight, almost hit him. Had to get out of the way. Near his hands, ball 3, 3-2.
Gosh, this guy's not going to be able to talk tomorrow morning.
Steady rain. Here we go. 3-2 to Bellinger. 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. Swung on and slapped down the left field line. That'll get out of play. Once again, another indicator of how good Bellinger is spoiling 2 strike pitches. 6-1 Rangers. Jacob Latz trying to put the finishing touches on a Nathan Eovaldi masterpiece. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Bellinger. Down low, he worked the walk. That's the first walk of the evening by Ranger pitching.
Well, didn't get him. Now this turns Jason Dominguez around from the right side.
So Dominguez stands in, 2 out, 1 on. And that walk by Latz, brought to you by North Shore, the MVP of adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit NorthShore.com. Dominguez 0 for 3. A hard liner to center in second at bat. Bellinger moves up to second, and difference there. They could care less. One-0 pitch here to Dominguez. Here it comes. Pitch, swing on and fouled back. Pretty good fastball. Bellinger at second. Steady rain here at the stadium. 0-1 here to Dominguez. Pitch outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Congratulations to the Knicks, 108-102 victors at the Garden. Game 2 of the Eastern Semis in the NBA. 2-1 pitch here to Dominguez. Batting right-handed against the lefty. Latz here's a breaking ball down and hit down to third. It's fielded by Young, throws over in time, and that'll do it. That's your ball game. As the Rangers even this series at a game apiece, a 6-1 final, and with Tampa Bay winning its 6th consecutive game, Tampa Bay's only now a half game behind the Yankees. Yankees at 25-12, and Tampa Bay is 24-12. We'll have more numbers coming your way after this timeout here at WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are, at home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank.
deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people with great deals. Visit your tri-state area Jeep dealer for a great deal today. And also brought to you by Morningside Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, Black Bear Deli, delicious made simple. Audi, visit your local tri-state Audi dealer. RWJ Barnabas Health, let's be healthy together. The New York Lottery, gambling problem? Call 1-800